What's good, What's good?
Always on the run, Captain Hook.
Yo, vintage got the boom back.
Testing, 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 testing. Rumble, YouTube, family. What's good? What's happening? I know it's early in the week. Forgive me. How many times is it this the last few days? What is it? Three times? Four times? Two times? Maybe? I don't even know. But it's good to enjoy you guys. It's good that you guys could see me. Matter of fact, before I even start, can you guys hear me? Can you guys, how do I look? How do I sound? If I sound good, great. If I look decent, that's fine. How is it? How's everything? How's everything coming along, y'all? We sounding good? We looking good? What's going on? Let me know. Okay. Audio's good. Okay. Okay. Video audio's good. All right. We're moving. We're grooving. Let's get this party started, y'all. All right. So, family, what's good? What's happening? Welcome. No title for today, really, other than what you saw. What you saw. I know it's a last second thing, but it's one of those things that, oh man, my nose, man, I definitely should have trimmed this mustache, man. Oh boy, that sucks. This thing, it's like somebody keeps rubbing a feather on my nose. But oh, the date's wrong. Ah, Jesus Christ. Ah, boy, oh boy. I apologize, y'all. It was supposed to be for today, but I'm going to be doing something tomorrow too. So don't get it twisted and think that, oh, it's only today. Hide my eyes is, oh, my bad. Is this better, y'all? Is this a little bit better? I apologize, y'all. Oh boy. I know, my bad. The the glaring is terrible on this thing. I thought I paid for the anti-glare on these glasses, but apparently I didn't. It is what it is, man. Let me start greeting everybody in the Foundry before I take too long and then just takes forever. Frank Monday on a Monday. Today's your day, Frank, at least here on this side of the world. I know over on the Chinese side, it's you guys are like a day ahead. So welcome, Mr. Monday. How you doing? Good to see you. So, Lord Racer, what's happening, man? We missed you the other day. We were talking about jams and music. Freaking Greg, Big G was up here. Harmon was up here talking about music and shit. It's good to see you, though, Lord Racer. Welcome, fam. Welcome. Saddle Bomb, what's going on? Family, how you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Saddle Bum's in the house. Pebbles is in the Foundry too. Welcome, sis. Good to see our sister Pebbles is in the house. Centero 59, Kelabina. How you doing, man? Good to see you, big dog. Centero 59. Welcome, sir. Welcome, welcome. All right. It's flat. Good to see you, fam. Good to see you, sir. All right. No, you ain't late, bro. You here. You right on time, homie. You are right on time. Brian Roy, King Roy. How you doing, sir? Brian Roy's in the Foundry, y'all. Welcome, welcome. Same people, man. It's good to see y'all, man. It's always good to see y'all. Post anything too. Welcome, sir. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. All right. Derek Nelson, D. Nelson. Good to have you in here, family. Welcome, sir. Derek Nelson. This is like 2 straight weeks. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, but you're like hot and you're cold. You're yes, sir, you know. You're in and you're out. You're up and you're down. All right. Okay. What I'm saying is it's good to see you, Derek Nelson. 2 straight weeks. Welcome, sir. See, I be watching, man. I be watching for a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So don't think I don't watch, man, because I be watching. I watch, but welcome, sir. Welcome. Mr. Roy, Derek Nelson. Who else we got in here? Chi-Town Cubby Bear. Welcome, sir. Chicago Cubby Bear, man. I guess I gotta time my shit right so I could get Chicago Cubby Bear and Frank Monday here at the same time. You hear me? I gotta time my shit right so I could get y'all in here. But it's good to have y'all. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you, Chi-Town Cubby Bear and Frank Monday. The Akinator. Welcome, sir. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, man. Cyberdyne Big Toe. I was just thinking about you today, man. Cyberdyne Big Toe's in the Foundry, y'all. Welcome, sir. Good to see you, man. Was wondering where you've been at, but you're here. Roger Ledwell. Roger Ledwell's in the Foundry, y'all. Roger. Guys, listen. If you have a channel, i.e. the Frank Mondays, the Roger Ledwells, everybody that's here with a channel, right? Please go ahead. Don't wait for me. Just drop that joker in here, please. All right. I would imagine we probably have RG in here shortly, right? Um, Go ahead drop your channel. Don't wait for me to tell you to do so, please. All right, I understand, you guys want to be, righteous and everything. That's cool, but please drop your channels, litter this chat with your channel, okay? So everybody has access to it. People could jump on your stuff, start subbing to you. All right, let's grow together. Big Pond Sailing, how you doing, family? Good to see you, man. Big Pond Sailing's in the house. Okay, Sarah G is also here. Welcome, sis. Good to see you. Sarah G, Sarah G. I don't think I saw you last couple weeks, but whatever, man. I ain't counting, but I be watching though. Don't front. Don't act like I don't watch. You know what I'm saying? Because I be watching. But still, it's good to see you, sis. Welcome, welcome. Harmon, good to see you, fam. Harmon's always a good piece of fun around here. So welcome, Harmon. Harmon, good to see you, man. Good to see you, Harmon. All right, okay. Big Pine Sailing as usual. Yes, sir. Mr. Super Sidewinder. Good to see you, family. Good to see you. Good to see you. Mr. Soups, welcome, sir. Welcome. JJ's in the Foundry. Good to see you. I know JJ was supposed to be on tonight, but I guess he didn't. I was waiting. We were waiting for JJ. JJ didn't go on, so I was like, fuck it, man. We ain't gonna leave these people hanging. You know what I'm saying? So JJ, if you want to come on up, bro, you're more than welcome to. I'm gonna drop that link and then I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna kind of pay if you want to come up, kind of wet everybody's palate a little bit. If you're gonna be going, if you're gonna go live, probably tomorrow, Wednesday, whenever it is. Even though I have Tuesday, whatever, man. If you want to come on, I'll let you have Tuesday for tomorrow, whatever. You can come on and do your thing. Let you come on in. Say your stuff. Do a little bit of a show. My platform are wide open for you. You know what I'm saying? You get to do your talking. So, and that goes for damn near anybody, right? If the link's down there, come on down, spit your piece, man. I want to make this thing available for people so you could get the news out there. If you don't have your channel, even if you do have your channel, you know what I'm saying? Make an opportunity for you to talk. Make an opportunity for you to talk to a little bit of a bigger audience. I ain't got that big audience, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes I do. And when we have that opportunity, man, I want to give you guys the limelight so you guys can get out there. Because here's the thing, man. One thing I learned is that a lot of you have special information. Not saying that we don't know the same thing, but the way in which you guys put news out there is a little bit different. And you may have something niche maybe some of us may not have considered. So my thing is I want to make this platform as readily available to everybody as possible so you can get your stuff out there, and I don't mind. But if I'm talking, if I'm talking about like music, like let's kind of keep it along the veins of music. Sometimes talking about like flat earth and stuff, like get in there, let's talk about the flat earth. Definitely. We don't really talk about music like that on here, but sometimes when we do, it's time to relax, it's time to cut up. So y'all know how we do, man. Y'all know how we do. So it's still cool. Carrie Skates, welcome, sir. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, Carrie. Heron Song is here. Heron Song's in the Foundry. I haven't seen you either for a little bit, sis, but still welcome. Maria Walker's not here. I don't know where she's at, but it's still good to see y'all. Math Pig is here. Uh-oh, guys, keep your eyes open. But at least we've seen Math Pig. We know who he is. Welcome, Math Pig. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Okay. All right. Who? Did I miss anybody? Did I miss somebody? Nobody. Did I miss? I don't think so. I got Math Pig. I got Heron Song. I got Carrie Skates. I got Raj. I got Saddle Bum. I sound like Mrs. Molly from y'all remember her? Warrior coming out to play all late and shit. Look at your ass, boy. Warriors in the Foundry, y'all. Welcome, sir. Good to see you. Valley Parks, how you doing, sis? Hey, Valley Parks is in the Foundry, y'all. Yes, indeed. Aflis Gurtra, welcome, sir. Welcome. Good to see you, big dog. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Joe King, how you doing, Mr. King? Joe the Kangs. We come to see the Kangs. Welcome, Joe King. Good to see you, big dog. Welcome. Maria Walker is here. Talking bad about you, Maria Walker. Good to see our sister Maria's in the Foundry. Welcome, sis. Maria and Pebbles, You ladies do y'all's thing. I don't know where our sister Shannon Emerson is at, but it's always good to see her too. Heron Song, Valley Parks, Sue F. Every once in a while we might to have our sister Barbara in the Foundry. So all you ladies are welcome. ABC and stuff, all you ladies are welcome, man. Come in here and make it a nicer, better, fresher place. Ladies add something special to the Foundry all the time. So I definitely welcome you guys. Again, if you have a channel, don't wait on me. Go ahead, drop your channel, drop your link in the Foundry so everybody has access to it. Please, please, please. Tiffany Vinci, welcome, ma'am. Good to see you, ma'am. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tiffany Vinci's in the Foundry, y'all. Yes, indeed. What else we got? Did I miss somebody? I better not have missed anybody. Memorial Gardens. It's been a while. Has it? No, I don't think so. Good to see you, family. Memorial Gardens in the house, y'all. Good to see you. Good to see you. Memorial Gardens is here. Yes, indeed. Yep, the echo chamber is live. The echo chamber live. It's good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Let's see. Tiffany Vinci. Let's see who else. We are here. We are live. Yes, and we are in form, and we are at the bottom of this bitch, y'all. Hell yeah. Not in record time, but hey, in a decent time. In a decent amount of time, we're at the bottom of this thing. So why did I come on? So you guys see the title. It says something about I can't even remember my own title. That's how crazy this thing is. But it's a Monday, so forgive me. Mea culpa. It says there's something in the water, right? So they say there's something in the water. Now, again, we've been speaking about water now for like the last 2 weeks, mostly in the plight of Miss Christine Gilberti and her husband Joseph Gilberti. Actually, for he's the one. Actually, they all are. The whole Gilberti family is dealing with a lot, right? And if you're not familiar, basically, bring you guys up to speed. Joe Gilberti is an engineer, right? And he came across. I'm not going to get into full detail, but just real quick, he came across some special water. Came across that water, dug it up, dug to the tune of 1,500 feet deep, which is very deep. And in Florida, 20 feet, you're getting water in Florida. But he dug extra deep, and he got some very good quality water. And how they knew how much they had is unbeknownst to me. I don't know. I don't know if they ran a sounding test, which is basically a sound to see what the area looks like a sonar down there. And apparently they've got a lot of water, right? Enough to feed the whole country, enough to quench the whole country's thirst. Now, to me, this is like the motherlode of information. Flat Earth definitely is part of it. But immediate things that could be fixed when it comes to Americans is our quality of life, right? One of the most important parts of the quality of life is the quality of water in which we drink. That's a fact. That is a fact. If ands or buts about it, whether you're a glober or whether you are a flat earther, everybody gets thirsty. And I'm not talking about fiending for a piece of ass or nothing like that. I'm talking about thirst in the form of physical thirst, right? Clean water, taking a bath, everything else like that. Pause. So Julian Brown, Nature Jab, his mother said that he's fine. What I'm gonna do, y'all, is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna send this to our sister Maria. Maria, take a look at this. So everybody got. Oh Lord, have my bad. What I'm gonna do, y'all, is I'm gonna send something real fast to our sister Maria. So then that way, 1 second, family. Give me 1 second. There we go. Okay. So Maria, if you would give this to the rest of the Foundry, it's coming your way. Give this to these guys so everybody got access to it. Please, if you would. So that right there is the up-to-date status as to what's going on with Julian Brown. Okay. Um, you guys could see it. And I kind of suspected that, but I didn't want to be jumping the gun and saying shit that I wasn't too sure of. So please, guys, Maria Walker's about to drop this link. Take a look at it and run with that information because so far, so good. There it is right there. That is it. Okay. So this kind of relieves a little bit of pressure on a lot of us, makes us feel good because this is a solid bread doing nothing but God's work for everybody. You understand? And it's rare that we find people going out and doing God's work, right? Of course, you got those people announcing the flat earth, they're doing God's work. You've got those people that are on here that are calling it like it is, doing God's work, right? They have people that actually put things together and they could do so many things that many of us just would dream that we could do. And one of those people is Julian Brown. Julian Brown is going ahead. If you don't know, he's the CEO of Nature's Jab, right? The Jab Aroma product line, which makes deodorant and a whole bunch of body cleansing products and everything else, all natural made, right? One of the big ones is my favorite, the deodorant, the coffee flavor one. My God, it's just amazing, right? And so along with that, he's been producing gasoline out of straight plastic. So anything made of plastic, he throws it inside this machine that he's created, right? He breaks it all down and then he extracts the freaking oils from it. And from those oils, he makes what he calls plastoline, as well as plastadiesel. But he a way to make kerosenes and all kinds of other different types of gases, right? This dude is just off the chain amazing. Young cat, too, young brother, melanated brother. Good dude, man. And so since he's made this discovery, a lot of people, Maria, could you go ahead and drop that one more time in the please? Just one more time for me, please. And since he's made this discovery, a lot of people have been after him. And a lot of folks have been after him. It sounds like they've been putting out death threats and everything. So I understand it sucks. Everybody's talking about dead man switch, but real talk, like I see where he's coming from. He's gonna go and he's gonna like lay low, and I get it. It's difficult. These things are difficult. Like these things are within our realm, right? Of possibility of things happening, things like this happening to us. We haven't, as far as I know, like we haven't really created anything that would really set the the upper brass like ablaze in their head. But just talking about true worth of really pissing a lot of people off, right? And with this pissing people off and ticking people off and getting people scared because they're going to lose out on their agenda, we put ourselves in the crosshairs. Julian Brown has done just that. That's when you know you're doing right, when they want to kill you, silence you for good, right? When it sucks that it has to be that way, but that's the reality that we live in, right? And this is how it's crazy that this is how close we've gotten to it. Now, me being in the military, it's like this was our life every day, right? Every fucking day, especially when on range. But as a civilian, it kind of hits a little bit different. Like you shouldn't have to be in that, you shouldn't have to be living that kind of life, but there's certain risks that you take when you commit your life to the truth. You commit your, and if you truly commit your life to the truth, then you're in no half stepping. And this is part of that risk that you take. Even if he were to have a dead man switch, who's going to take up his fucking torch? Who's going to do it? Like, let's be real, right? Let's be real. Who's going to do what Julian Brown is doing? Who's going to go out and build, right? Like Julian Brown is doing? Who would commit to building the stuff and not have an excuse and not make it, right? Um, who's actually going to do it? Who's going to do that kind of work? Who's going to be that committed to not just yourself because you might get a little payout because of it, but because the people need it? Who's going to go out and who's going to fucking do the legwork? Who's going to do it, right? A lot of people, it's so easy. It's so easy to look polished after everything is said and done, but nobody knows the hard work that some people through in order to get to where they currently are, where they do look polished, right? The dude blew himself up, dropped shit on himself, and he's young. He's young, and he blew himself up, almost burnt himself to cinders, right? But he's still here, and he's still persevering. But now, as of late, he's gone and silenced himself, which I totally get. But if something were to happen to him and there was a dead man switch and we all got the fucking plans, who's going to do something about it? Who's going to do something about it, right? I'll be honest with you. Like, sure, can I cut metal? Absolutely. Can I weld a little? Can I do what he did? I don't. I could do some. I could do a hell of an electric job, right? I could do a lot of electrical work, but who's going to be there and do the work the way he does it? It's hard. He's been doing a lot of hard work, and who's going to fucking be to do it, right? So people want to ask about what he's doing. What are we doing to help this man? Has anybody purchased any of his products? Has anybody done anything? What have we done to help him? What have we done to help? You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that you guys asked him, because now we have Mrs. Gilberti, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put her email in here. It's Gilberti hyphen 4 at hotmail.com. Okay, that right there is her email. Why am I giving her email? She gave her email to the Foundry when we were talking about her plight with primary water. And it's a very important plight. That I would say that this is the biggest thing. I would say that this is the biggest thing that we can ever look to accomplish as people, right? This is an opportunity for us to go out and make something big happen, something important, right? Change the world, one neighborhood at a time, one people at a time, whatever. We have an opportunity to change the world. And you see what's behind me? Look at what's behind me. Look at my background. What's the color that you see mostly? It's blue. It's blue. This world is mostly water. We've been fooled into thinking that we have to drink shit water. We've been fooled to thinking bad water, water with fluoride, water with this. Everybody has a fucking excuse as to why we need to be second best, as to why we need to get the second best. There's always a fucking excuse. Oh, the pipes, oh, the plastic, oh, this, oh, that. Listen, it doesn't need to fucking be like that. Despite what stop taking excuses and stop making excuses for other people. If you're serious about, listen, you wouldn't, I wouldn't. We wouldn't take excuses from our own kids, right? Why do we feel we need to take it from fucking adults? If we're not ready to take excuses from our own children, why do we feel it's okay to make excuses for adults? Because they have a life. Everybody has fucking life. Everybody has a fucking thing going on. Let me ask you something. There are people out there. Icy Spin, I love you too, family. I miss you too. I know you didn't say you love me, but I love you first before you do me. And I miss you too, fam. Good to see you. So let's think about something. If you are a New York Giants fan, right? And all you do is talk New York Giants, or even better, say you love listening to Wu-Tang Clan. Wu-Tang's still one of my most favorite bands of all time, right? Hip hop bands of all time. Love Wu-Tang. And then you're like, yo, everything Wu-Tang. You got the poster, you got the shirt, you got the sneakers, you got all the albums, you got all their hidden music and everything, right? Then somebody comes up to you and says, hey, look, if you could get me $8,000 in 3 days, I can get you a week's worth for a whole week of listening to Wu-Tang live at Madison Square Garden in New York, obviously, right? And then you're like 8,000, that's it. You would find a way. Many of us would find a way. This is just $8,000. Many of us would way to make this motherfucker happen. You understand? Many of us would find a way to make this thing happen. And so and so give me 1 second. And so wouldn't want to have an excuse if you're going out looking for a Wu-Tang. Your reason is good enough to go to that fucking concert. You understand what I'm saying? You're not going to come up with a fucking excuse as to why you can't make it unless you ain't really and if you have an excuse, that's fine. You're just not going to watch them. But my point here is that you'll find a fucking reason. You're going to find a reason to make shit happen. You understand? You're not going to sit there and you're not going to come up. If you really want it that bad, you will make it happen. How many times have there been things that were just against all odds and you didn't care what the odds were? You just made that fun. And everybody has their own story. Everybody has their own story. Larry, definitely. I'll do that. Give me 1 second. Everybody's got their story. So, I mean, as far as people making an excuse to why they can't do things, guys, we should be beyond that. You understand? Maria Walker, please check your texts. If you would, please. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm just getting some stuff. Bear with me. Bear with me, family. Bear with me, please. Give me 1 second. With me, fam. Just taking care of something. Some very interesting stuff. Very interesting. So you have us, right? Us is very important. Why do I say us is important? I'm not saying that us individually, yeah, sure, us individually, we have our things going on, but us together, we work better together, right? We may be small in numbers, but then you have other channels that have more us, you understand? And some of us might be part of those other channels, which is great. It's phenomenal. It's amazing. But those other channels may not be talking about this right now. The importance of numbers. You understand? How our numbers are is our strength, right? Our understanding of this, our strength, our ability to recognize good things from bad things. That's what makes what we know and what we've come to know so damn powerful. You understand? Is how we see it, how we know it, and then at the end of the day, how we can divulge and describe. Now, we don't stop there. Though we have numbers on our side, we have to move as a unit as well, or we have to move and we have to make things happen, right? So Julian Brown is a great example of that. You know, this dude's got problems, right? If there's nothing you could do, like, I get it, but say something, talk with other people, put his information out there. The more light, the more attention we put on him, the more, the greater there's a chance in somebody helping him. Now, here's the thing. At the end of the day, if these guys want to kill us, they could kill us. If they really want to hurt us, they can hurt us, right? Individually. But the thing is, what we need to recognize is that we have numbers on our side. Please don't forget that. I think we forget. That's the part we forget. We have these numbers on our side. And so if something gives, like, we have to have each other's back. We have to have a way in which we not only understand that, but we need to be ready to deliver. We have the numbers on our side. Do not forget that. So you have Julian Brown out there. There might be people out there that can help. that for him to pay for anything, right? That can help. How? I don't know. I don't know. But this is why, if you know something, you need to say something. You need to announce to other people, because here's the thing: the governments know, big pharmacy knows, um, everybody knows, all the big people that we think that eat people, that sell organs, that want to give you dirty shots, that rape children, that do all those things, that eat people, that eat kids. Yes, there are more of us normal good people than there are of those motherfuckers. Please remember that. Don't forget that. And know that we're good people. We're honest people. Even in our foolishness, sometimes we're good people. You understand? You just want to take care of your kids. You want to take care of your family. I want to do the same thing, right? We want to live a nice, clean, wholesome life, but at what not at the expense of the truth. We understand how important and how valuable the truth is. And if people don't know what the truths are, or what the alternatives are to the bullshit, that's what makes many of us so important. That's what makes our job a big deal, right? And so it's not pretty. None of this is pretty. It's not supposed to be pretty, and it's not supposed to be fun, and it's not supposed to be easy. We do our best to make it as palatable, as entertaining, and everything else as possible. But at the end of the day, it's going to be hard work. And some of us might not the end. Some of us might not make it to live to see that good long life that we want, right? I'm not banking. I would love to live to be 105 years old, where I could still wipe my own ass and not shit and piss on myself and everything. I would love that. I would love to be my parents' age one day, but I'm not promised that. I know I'm not promised that. All the stuff that I talk, with how much of a person that I want the truth to be out there at by any means, like, I know I'm one day I could get it too. I could get it too, and I'm prepared for it. And I'm prepared for it, right? That's not trying to sound tough or anything like that. I understand the gravity of what it is that we do. And yes, I said the word gravity. It doesn't make me a shill just because I said fucking shill. You fucking kidding me? You know, it doesn't make me a shill because I said the word gravity, y'all. Come on now, right? But real talk is that we understand the weight of what it is we do. And we have to remember that those guys could come out and they could take us out at any time. And life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat. That's just what we have to deal with sometimes, right? But listen, it doesn't it doesn't matter. It's like that game of chess. You may lose a piece, the game isn't over. You still have more pieces. You could still take their king, their queen, and you could rule the fucking board. Don't think that don't think that you by yourself is the most important. And that's you know what, it's easy for me to say, because that's what it feels like. It feels as if we are the most important thing around. And yes, there's a time where our plight is important, yes, but if we want this whole thing to work, we got to consider everybody else. To say that Mrs. Gilberti and Mr. Gilberti need our help, right? And yes, their story is important, and that family is important. But if we fail the Gilbertis, we ultimately fail again ourselves, because if they fail, if we don't get them to win, none of us get thing, right? And I'm not saying that it's just about us, right? There is it's bigger than the Gilbertis. I understand that, but they're definitely a part of it. And one of the things I learned when I was in SEER school are the small victories, right? And that would be a small victory. Getting those guys, getting him out of jail, getting him with his family, getting that water, those are small victories, right? But we have to do the small things to get small victories. What are those small things? Well, I just gave you guys Gilberti dash or at hotmail.com. So that's Mrs. Gilberti and the Gilberti family's email. Please send a letter on their behalf to that judge out there in that judge out there in freaking Florida. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. So here she is. You guys go ahead and you send your letters to Mrs. Gilberti. Mrs. Gilberti will know exactly what to do with it, right? Let's make sure we free this man. That's all we got to do, y'all. That's all we got to do. Ain't nobody telling you to go out there with the flat earth. Nobody's telling you to go out there, put a gun to anybody's head and tell them that they need to take care of primary water and stuff like that. Like, nobody's telling us to do any of these things, right? Just the small things. We could send a letter. We could make a letter and we could send it to her, and she could send that to them, or however which way she would like for it to be done. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna see what I could do on my end, right? But the small part, the easy part is sending a letter. The easy part is sending a letter. And if you with the English language, that's okay. There are things like AI that can help you, right? Grammarly, you could use Grammarly. Grammarly will help you with to help you find the right words. You don't have to find the right words. It's your intent. Your intent is what counts. It's like a paper prayer. You understand? And it's this. That's what will make that letter work. Please don't act as if, oh, well, there's nothing we could do. That's bullshit. That's absolute bullshit. And there's no fucking excuse anymore to not get these fucking victories that we deserve these victories, y'all. We deserve these victories. There's no more excuse for drinking shitty water, eating shitty food. Not anymore. You understand? And so if we want it, we got to go get it. This is our opportunity to go get it. This is our opportunity. Let's free this man. Let's make sure. Listen, if you don't know what primary water, let me shut the fuck up. I just need to shut the fuck up, and I need to let y'all see this right here. Okay? And what I'm going to do, y'all, is I'm going to show y'all this right here. Let me get that to y'all. That's Blue Planet Group. And this is about a little primary water. Check it out.
Remember when we thought the sun revolved around the earth? Or that the earth was flat? Or that we were running out of fresh water? Nothing could be further from the truth. We have more fresh water than we will ever need. In fact, we're sitting on an inexhaustible source of pure, fresh water that has never seen the light of day. It's called primary water. Primary water is created deep within the earth from a synthesis of hydrogen and oxygen. Under tremendous pressure from the Earth's internal heat, this water, in the form of vapor, is forced upward through rock fissures in the Earth's crust, becoming liquid as it cools. How much water are we talking about? Scientific estimates range from quantities equal to the Earth's oceans to many times that amount. And this pure primary water continues to be produced by our planet's natural internal processes. Although the science of primary water is not yet widely known, the truth is that our blue planet Earth is the real source of our water, not asteroids or comets as you may have been told, and not rainfall. The atmospheric cycle of water, driven by the sun and including rain, evaporation, runoff, aquifers, and reservoirs, is only a small part of our planet's water story. Primary water sources are independent of rainfall and do not deplete our aquifers, since primary water comes from much deeper in the earth than our relatively shallow aquifers and oceans.
You see?
Primary water provides us with an abundant source of readily available, uncontaminated fresh water. As unbelievable as this may sound, we now have the science and technology to easily tap into primary water and access all the fresh water we need, without deep drilling and without depleting or damaging our aquifers. This is an amazing opportunity. Think about it. abundant fresh water for drinking, for farming, for creating a new economic reality. Primary water is the solution we have been looking for. By tapping into primary water sources all around the globe, we can leverage the life-giving power of water to create an abundant.
See that? We have them here in North America, right? I would imagine that they're everywhere. Access to them is damn near everywhere. It should be everywhere, right? But we found one so far, right? And it's a pretty fucking big deal. Have we found others before? I would imagine we have. Do I know about them? I don't. Let's let this thing run.
Economic world. The potential in this is unlimited. With primary water and sustainable farming practices, we can create communities and a world where possibility can thrive because healthy food and fresh, pure water are abundant.
And this isn't an aquifer. This is different from aquifers. This is different. This
is really possible. And it comes at a perfect time for transforming our world from the misconceptions of scarcity to the truth of natural abundance. It is time to take a new road and create a better world by tapping into the gift of primary water. Will you join us to find out about primary water in the economic blue revolution?
All right, guys, listen. I have been looking for things on primary water, okay? I'm not trying to push a globe. Is that really what you think I'm doing over here? Like, guys, please. I'm asking you, please. Do you really think I'm trying to push a globe over here? Is that really what you think I'm doing? Is that way, like, after everything I just said, all you see is a globe? I'm pushing a globe? Like, is that? Let's continue. Come on, y'all, please.
Go to blueplanetgroup.com.
All right, so I guess that's one of them. That's blueplanet.com. If you'd like, I'd go ahead and I'm going to copy that. I'm going to leave y'all with that right here. Okay. Boom. You take that. No coherence, Victorious Salt. Coherence 8, how you doing, family? Not all salt has water. That's not true. Not all salt has water. Not all salt. Definitely not pure demineralized water. That does not have salt in it. None at all. That's why sometimes water without salt works as such a good conductor. Yeah. Not all water is salted or has any traces of salt. No. Not all water has salt. No, it doesn't. Moses West, that's my man right there. Nope. My comment. Was that you, Cyberdyne Big Toe? No, nobody was talking to you. That wasn't talking to you. It looks like, who was it? All One said something about push the globe pictures. I don't know who's pushing the globe pictures. I thought you were talking about me. If I'm wrong, I apologize. For sure, I apologize. Not you, Cyberdyne Big Toe. I wasn't talking to you. That was All One. I thought All One was talking to me when I brought in Blue Planet Group and their show that they just came in. So I think I just gave this to y'all. Did I? If I didn't, what I'm going to do, here it is. You guys could check that out at your own leisure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, where we at? Here we go. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to roll into the next one. A little bit more primary water. This is a guy that I think he looks like he's talking with Joe Rogan by the background of it, right? And this guy discusses primary water. Apparently it's been some, as far as the topic is concerned, that's been on his mind for quite some time. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let it rock. All right. TFH podcast. I don't know who TFH is, but let's go ahead and let's let it do its thing.
crazy.
And the funny thing is, with what you just said, they knew about this back in the 1950s and 60s with the book. It's called New Water for a Thirsty World, and everybody can look that book up and read it. And the guy who wrote that book presented primary water wells to the state of California, and they decided they didn't want to do it. So they knew that they could get primary water wells that pretty much yield, like, let's say 1,000 gallons per minute or 1,000,000 gallons per minute, whatever you want. And you could never have a drought situation, but they nixed all that and they actually burned his book. So his book was pretty much decimated. You can find the PDF online, but his book showed that we're never running out. So they could create the fear 50 to 60 years later, right? Because that's what we're in now, 2022. Now you got the fear, and you could mega droughts and put all these articles up there and everything else, and create that fear so that people start getting crazy. And I've had people literally send me messages about how, I'm making up stuff and whatever. I'm like, you can just look it all up. It's there. It's how do you think these springs have all this water?
Hey man, you're making up stories, bro. Why would you do that? Like, I just don't get why people would think you would do that.
Well, I'm not out to get to anybody. I'm just trying to help bring out information, because I realized we need solutions, or we will keep repeating the same stuff and do the same thing, like you just said, over and over again, because it's a cycle. They use the same playbooks every 10 to 15 years, every 10 to 20 years, because people forget, right? They use the same playbook as 19.
Listen, how many times have we said that? Not saying that we came up with that notion, but people get it, right? We get it. And if this guy made it, whether he's a flat earther or not, I don't know. I kind of don't care at this point. He's talking about what we need. We need this fucking water, right? We know whether they get on the flat earth thing or not. My thing is they'll get there when they get there. We don't need to force that issue on them. We need to get this water out to everybody. People need this fucking water. We need to get this water out there. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. What I'm going to do also is I'm going to drop this link, y'all. Boop. Oh, Vic is going to bed. Good night, Vic. Good night, Vic. Victoria Salt, you have a good night, sis. So this guy gets it.
76 as 2020 and 2021. It's the same playbook over and over. But if people don't realize that they can take back their power and research these things, then we keep in this perpetual cycle, which the next generation then is told, we're running out of water again. And then they just keep going through that same thing.
Yep. Well, the other thing too is like, the ice caps are melting. Oh, wait, now that's water, right? So we can't have both these problems at the same time.
We can't be running out of water, and there's going to be the oceans are rising.
I mean, come on, one of those can't be true.
Man, that's how stupid we are. You don't put both of them together. Thank you.
Good one, good one. Good one, good one. That's another good one. Let's get this joker out of here. Let's get that thing out of here. And we have him again, right? We have him, and his website, his channel is called, I guess it's called Cultivate Elevate. And we have him again. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to post him, right here. And I just went ahead and I dropped the link in there. So you guys that are going to come on up, please. Screen primary truth. Boom, the truth on it. So check this.
Talk about, which is a very hard one to get, but you can actually find it online. It's called.
Okay. The New Water for a Thirsty World. So you guys see that title of that book. Apparently it's a book. Check it out. Go look for it. If you'd like, there it is. New Water for a Thirsty World. Let's go.
New Water for a Thirsty World. And this book talks about how we are never running out of water. And this is really important because what's happening right now, we see with Lake Mead getting low and then other lakes getting low. All of this fear that they're trying to create is basically a bunch of hodgepodge because of the fact that we can just pump primary water right back into those lakes, just like in the 1950s when they refilled Lake Elsinore because it was running low. And this information has been hidden from the public so that we can be put into a mindset or a fear state to make us believe that we're going to run out of water. And then it's interesting too, because last year, I think 2021, water was actually put onto the stock market so you could trade it at different prices.
Oh my, see, all right, let's continue.
Why would they do that? Because if they create droughts or say that there's droughts, they can manipulate the price to make more money. And if we look at who owns a lot of the water companies, such as Coca-Cola and Pepsi and all of these companies, they can make a large amount of money or profits during a time in which there's a drought. So highly recommend this book. It's called New Water for a Thirsty World. And
Yeah. So y'all hear that? Ain't that some bullshit? Ain't that some bullshit? Already, these getting about, well, not even already, but just think about it. Can you imagine? And this is something that I bring up from time to time, right? If we go back in time, and then we talk about those things where they mention, oh, well, 1950, and you go to your grandfather, your father, and you say, hey, they're going to start charging us for water in the future. They'd laugh at you. They'd look at you and they'd laugh at you in the 50s. But here we are, right? How it got to that point, I can imagine, right? I could use my own imagination as to how that point, or how we got to that point. But here we are. So you can imagine if they're going to do that with water, don't you think they're going to do that with air? Don't think they won't, because they've actually been talking about this. Getting canned air. I think in China, Shanghai, around there, it's supposedly really polluted. I'm not saying it's not polluted. They're saying it's the air is so polluted that they're selling canned air. So you don't think that if the Chinese is out there selling, holy smoke, says Frank Monday, right? Which is a kind of pun intended. But you don't think that if they're selling canned air, like now in 2014, 2015, what do you think they're going to start to call scarce here in the next 10, 15, 20 years? It's going to be air next. Because right now, I think they've got a really good, strong foothold on water. And if you go ahead and you beat them to the punch, and then, right, exactly. So Lowry got it. Okay, yeah, it's all water. You beat them to the punch, and then you have control of this primary water. You don't have to worry about the air at this point. At least I wouldn't. I'm thinking, let's just think how these things work, right? If you have control of the primary water and we understand how it functions, if we have that solid understanding of how it functions, we won't have to worry about the air either. We would find ways to fix the air issue. We won't have to worry about it. I don't even think we really have to worry about it now, except for the fact that they do chemtrails, and then they do shit like that on purpose, deliberately to us. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, we have this in our control. We have this in our hands to control, but we have to make that choice. We have to say that that's enough. We have to say this is what we're going to do, and then we have to take the steps forward. And then we have to be prepared for what it is they're going to do, because they're not just going to sit back and say, okay. We have to tell them what we're going to do, and we have to put them out of the way. Really, that's the only way it's going to work. I know it sounds easy. It's easy for the words to come out of my mouth, but the actions are always something different. Guys, Harmon, how you doing, sir? Welcome. Good to see you. Roger, good to see you as well. Welcome. Good to see both of y'all.
Good to be here, Vlad.
Yeah, man.
Good to be here. How do I sound? Am I coming through clear?
You sound perfect. And Harmon, I haven't heard you, but Raj, you sound great.
Thanks.
Well, I was trying to get in, but you need to take a breath.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just giving you a hard time, Vlad. I love listening to you talk.
Dude, it's his show, man. Give a man room.
That's all good.
No,
man.
he doesn't need no help or support. He's a Navy guy.
He
isn't no one supporting him. No, I was thinking I lived on the Colorado River all my life, and I was always wondering about it. And I used to always say, did I talk to you about this the other day, or was it another person about the water? About filling the dams.
That was no. You spoke to me about that. You told me about that. Yep.
Yeah, it was because back in the 90s, I'm sitting there. Well, I was raised all my life on the Colorado River, and I was wondering. I said, okay, so they built the Hoover Dam, and the Colorado River is the most dam river we have in the United States. It has like 5 dams on it.
Damn.
Yeah, it has the Hoover, it has the Boulder, it has
don't forget Cameron.
It has Mojave, it has Havasu, and it's called the Parker Dam. What's that?
Cameron Dam. Cameron Dam is dam in Colorado. It's the first dam in Arizona when it goes through Colorado. Yeah.
Cameron, is that at Lake Powell?
No, it's not Lake Powell. It's just you know where Lee's Ferry is.
No.
It's in Arizona, right before the Colorado goes into the Grand Canyon. It's about probably like 50 miles from there on the Colorado. They got a dam, and they got a huge reservoir up there. They dammed it up.
Really? That's Lake Mead that goes takes that. You can go all the way to the canyon from Lake Mead.
Yeah, but this is before the canyon. It's in Glen Canyon where it's before.
Yeah, Glen Canyon. That's Lake Powell.
Yeah. Okay, Lake Powell. I didn't know the name of it.
Yeah, that's the first one. Okay, but that wasn't the first one built. That was built with Barry Goldwater getting that. Anyway, I followed the history of the river all the whole time. And so they're building, let's say Boulder Dam was the first big one they built on it. Because where I live here, 130 miles from Mexico and the Sea of Cortez, ferries used to come all the way from the Sea of Cortez, the Pacific Ocean up Sea of Cortez, all the way up to here where I live. You know, and they used to have, and 13 years ago, they finally got rid of the last place where the ferry used to dock. Anyway, so here they're building Boulder Dam, all right? And we're supposed to believe, and I always tell these people this, we're supposed to believe while they diverted the river to the side so they could build Boulder Dam, so the river is still flowing constantly like it always did, right? So now they close it off and they divert it back through the turbines, power turbines, and it's still flowing down like it always did. So how's it going to fill up something behind it? The river flow is still the same as what it was. Not only that, they did the same thing at Lake Powell, like he said, and they built that dam, and it's huge back there. Lake Powell is just massive, and so again, how does all that water go? So Lake Mojave is the third dam down here. What dam is it? Mojave Dam is where I live, and you see Lake Powell go down, and you see Mojave go down. I mean, Lake Mead go down. But yet, this lake right here, where I'm at, hasn't changed 1 inch in all those years. All right, Lake Havasu hasn't changed one inch in all these years. So something doesn't ring true, you know, to their story.
Right? No. I get you. No, I totally get it. Now check this out, Harmon. One thing I noticed is that they're like, oh, Lake Mead is low, and now it's not low anymore. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? Like,
no,
they're
both low still. Trust me, they're real low. They're 400 feet from what it was at the top, but they're higher than they were.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, it sounds as if they're controlling it. How they're doing it, I don't know. I don't know.
At the bottom, they just have, they've drilled down and opened up, and they control the flow of the water coming from underneath us. It's the only way. You're supposed to believe snow and rain filled these places up.
No,
that's what I'm saying. Exactly. I know. And I'm like, oh, no.
So Harmon, have you ever heard of Peabody Water Company?
No.
They control the water from Cameron on, and anybody out in Holbrook or any of the reservations out there, they have to go pay the piper just to get decent drinking water. We might.
Yeah, yeah, that's not on the Colorado though. That's another area. There's no way that's Colorado. Holbrook and that's away from it.
Yes, away, but all the reservoirs are fed off of those. I think
off the Colorado. I want to go. The other day, I was just thinking, I want to go and find where the Colorado starts. You know, I want to see where that's at. And but they have to be filled by the underground water. They've dug down there, put a cork in it sometimes, and pull the cork out, let it flow. Like Vlad was saying, it's been raising for the last couple of years again, but it's nowhere near what it was at the full. That's all.
I did not know
they
that.
got to create the scarcity, right, Harmon? And they got to make.
Yes, I know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But the lake right here where I'm at is 30 miles across, right? Long at just one point. How in the hell does that stay full and those others go dry? There's no sense in it. It makes no rhyme or reason.
No. And the story that they're giving us is utter bullshit. It's utter bullshit. And here's my thing: if it wasn't true, or if what you're saying is lies, right? I would I would reconsider what it is that you're saying, strictly because what they're doing with those guys and that water source that they have down there in Florida, they'd let it ride. You know what I'm saying? But they're not. The amount of and the detention that they're giving to Mr. What's his name? To Mr. Gilberti, just for finding this water source. Obviously, again, listen, this is no different than realizing that the earth is flat. I know to some people, the earth obviously being flat sounds stupid, but why do they not want that information out there?
It's out there, Vlad.
Well, I'm saying, Harmon, what I mean by that is, why do they not want us letting the people know that it's the truth, is what I mean. You understand? Why is it that they don't want the people to know the truth of the earth being flat, level plane? Because it's going to lead to this. People are going to realize that it's going to ultimately get you to where the water is going to make sense. Like, you're like, then you're going to put 2 and 2 together, and then the water, you're not going to miss the water part. Because to the globe person, the water thing doesn't make any fucking sense. To them, you know what makes sense is the bullshit that they fed us. Kind of like the super smart, super resourceful Mr. Gilberti, where he said, "Oh, a comet came and made the water." What? What?
No, God made the water.
Smart, yeah. Right? But once you get the flat earth, once you get that realization, then the water thing ultimately makes it up on your list of things to understand. And then everything seems to fall into place. But they don't want you, because once you get to the water part, you understand how vital and how important it is for everybody to get access to it. Like, other things aren't, to me. I'm sure there are important things out there, but the water is like, now. We got to get these people the water now. And again, it comes back to the victories. If they win with the water, they're always going to win.
Okay, so it says below, it's just a 2-minute search. Below Florida, approximately 1,500 feet, is encountered the upper layers of the Florida aquifer system, one of the world's most productive aquifers. In the areas like Okeechobee, the top of the old Oldsmere Formation, the deepest and oldest part of Florida aquifer system is 1,500 feet to 2,000 feet. Once you hit 2,000 feet down, you run into some salt. That's because it's at the base of it. So all that water's been known forever. It's not a secret.
By who?
But
I didn't know. I didn't know about it.
Did you even look it up? No, you didn't take 5 minutes to look it up.
But Harmon, I'm saying I didn't fucking know about it. That's what I'm telling you. I didn't know about it.
I didn't know. I knew about water and aquifers underneath. I just wanted to see how deep it is there. Like I said in Blythe, I know our water table starts at 6 feet, and at 18 feet, you can't go any deeper. Okay. Right? So when I Googled Florida, I want to know how deep it could go. Then I asked how deep, 1,500 feet underneath Florida, what is down there, and they tell you all about the aquifer down there. Mm-hmm. So, and of course, they got their reasons, like you say, the helios. I can't believe what people were saying in the chat. You were doing heliocentric. No, you're just getting information. People who believe in the heliocentric has nothing to do with it. The water's still there, whether you believe in a ball or a flat Earth. The water's there.
Yes.
I can't believe someone said that in the chat on you. What about you, Roger? Was that silly?
That is silly. We know they're globies, but the fact is they did a little cartoon. So people used to believe the Earth was flat. That was just kind of like a rub in the face, you know.
Yeah, it's But at the end of the day, it's like, look, the info they need is that damn water. At this point, it's like whether the Earth is, they believe the Earth is a ball or not. I don't care. Even globe Earth people, I want them to get their fucking water. I want them to have clean water. And that's the majority of them, believe it or
monsters, not.
No, exactly.
So they know the water's there. Why do you think it's against the law to dig your own wells? We got this guy from about 5 miles from where we live, not even that far. He in 72, he's a millionaire, multi-millionaire. Back then it was big money, right? And he came out here out in this desert, right about a mile from the river, and he's building his own place. He built a big water tank and everything, starting to dig. And then all these EPA guys come in 1972 and shut him down. You can't do that without permission. There's this land out here. There's at that time, there's nobody around.
Right.
And so they know the water's there. We can't allow to do it. My friend worked in a water drilling system for 30 years. And I said, man, can you secretly come and dig? I don't want you to tell anybody and dig a well in my backyard. He says, no, we'll go to jail for that, you know? So, yeah, they know it's there. They just don't let us get it, you know?
They want to keep the rights to that to themselves. Like, they won't let you dig so far in certain places. You can't go just dig a well anywhere without permission. You got to ask.
You got to ask. It's just absolutely crazy, even if it's on your own property.
Right. Oh, yeah. You see what's on your, because you just own the property. You don't own anything other than the dirt. And really, if you find anything in the dirt, it still belongs to them. Yeah. So the stuff underneath you, if it's oil or whatever they find, it's not yours. That's all in the fine print and in the laws. I mean, it sucks, but that's just what it is. I'm not mad about it. You know, what are you gonna do?
No, I got you. No, I'm saying you're right. You're right. I got you. And you could go out there, and especially a place in Florida where the water table's it's high. You know what I'm saying?
No, the first I was reading about that too, because ours was so low, right? No, Florida's water table, you hit the first water maybe at 100 feet. So between 100 feet and 200 feet is where their table is. And I was going, wow, you would think it would be shallower.
No, it is shallow, because I've seen people dig and they've dug feet and then they're getting water.
Okay, you could be right. I'm just reading what they say on the net. That's all.
Yeah,
and I know that's the way it is where I'm from.
Maybe in different places it could be different. It could vary. I would imagine.
Well, you know, Florida is the second flattest state of all the states.
It's the second flattest. I've heard that. I didn't really know that, but I hear this.
That's true. Yeah.
Like what did they say is the flattest? What state is that? In Missouri or something?
Is it right?
Those states are like 8th or 10th flattest. Because I looked it up a long time ago. Florida might be number 1 or 2 flattest state in the United States.
Oh, geez. So then, is what's number 1? Is it Missouri? Is it Nebraska? Which one?
I'll have to look. No, those places aren't. I'll have to look it up right quick.
Kansas is flatter than almost convex to a point. It's
wow.
I'm not convex, but concave. Sorry.
Okay. Now, guys, I don't want to be stealing all the limelight, man. Please listen. My thing is, we know what needs to happen. Listen, I gave y'all. If y'all need it again, I'll send it. Okay. Here's the email.
I got the email.
Wow. Okay. Here it is again. Florida, Illinois, North Dakota, Louisiana, Minnesota, Delaware, Kansas, Texas, Indiana, and South Carolina.
Texas. Okay.
I always heard Kansas was the flattest, and it was actually almost convex or
concave.
Yeah.
Concave.
Yeah, Kansas was like 7th or 8th flattest in the state.
Oh wow.
In the states. Yeah, Florida is number 1, like I said. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying that the different levels of the water table is doing it can't be doing because of the mountains or hills or none, because they don't have any mountains or hills.
Okay. Marty Shrimp, what's going on? IC Spin, what's happening, fam? Moon No More, what's going on, big dog? It's good to see y'all in the Foundry. Welcome over on the Rumble side. Good to show us some love over on that side. Much appreciated, y'all. Go ahead, man. My bad.
Yeah, Guardian. Was it Godhard Guardian? He says, I think Nebraska or Kansas is the flattest. Yeah, that's what we're taught. And you know, I'm not saying you're wrong, because I'm just reading. They say Florida is the flattest. That's all. It's going by that. And you know, so you know, who knows what's the truth? But you look at Florida, and I looked at it after it. It's pretty flat. You know, there ain't no hills or mountains in Florida.
Shit.
I think a kid that builds the sandcastle on the beach, he might have to break the record for the highest building in the state. Yeah, highest point in the state.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just joking. You know that. It's just funny. I'm surprised North Carolina is or South Carolina is on that list.
That's what I was saying, because
that's the Appalachian, though. And the South Mountains run through both of those, so it's gonna hard to find flat spots over there.
In South Carolina?
Yeah, they got the South Mountains in South Carolina. There's a lot of plain in between Myrtle Beach and Columbia and Rock Hill.
Illinois is number 2 and North Dakota is number 3. That is crazy. Louisiana is pretty much like you would consider Florida almost in a way, the way they're located, right? Their geography, you know.
Okay, right. Okay, yes. Well,
Yeah.
well, Louisiana's more along the panhandle. The panhandle,
Right. Yeah. It's in the Gulf. I understand that, but so is Florida. So I was surprised Texas, and I always knew Texas was flat, but I didn't realize it was that flat.
the West Coast, but
Hey, it's all pretty flat. isn't it?
it's all flat. Yeah, it's all flat in that case. But guys, I kind of wanted to shift gears just a little bit, draw a little bit of attention. Hey, Larry, I went ahead and I dropped that link in there for you. You're more than welcome to join if you'd like. Okay.
You inviting Lowry up? I haven't talked to him in a while.
Yeah, Larry, that link, go on ahead and you can just come on in, man. I have this here on the burner, which I'm about to present to everybody. This is Larry out here observing. And I'd like for you guys to listen. Listen up. Let me know if you guys can hear it, okay?
This is kind of like Stoneman and Ben stuff, ain't it? The sky shadows. Yeah.
Opposite of the sundown.
Can't hear him.
From a storm cloud. Right over there.
Wow.
Yeah, Vlad, I went to my computer also. Not on, you can't hear it on this phone. You can't even hear it over the live stream.
Oh, you can't hear it at all?
Yeah, I'm looking. I got the live stream on. I can't hear it.
Oh Lord, Larry, can you play it on yours? I don't know why it does that.
No, it's playing for us.
You can hear it on yours.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah, but I can't. I'm on the live stream.
Wait a second. Just mute the video, and then we can voice over it. Cause
yeah,
it's just the craziest thing I've ever seen.
It was
the
opposite.
Good call.
Yeah,
call.
so,
I'll go ahead and I'll play it, and then you do the narration.
Okay, so what happened was there was a storm cloud that formed up in the opposite direction of what we normally saw was the the famous shadow of a mountain upside down.
Well, hold on. Before you say that, Vlad, you know exactly where the Milky Way is, and the Milky Way is there, especially if there is no light anywhere. This was the opposite direction of the Milky Way. So if the Milky Way was, south and south, then this was also south and south.
So what basically
you said it was the opposite direction of the Milky Way, but you're just saying that it's not the opposite.
Okay, it's a crisscross. So it's a crisscross.
Frame it up this way. Okay, so normally what we've been doing, we've been talking about are the sky shadows from a mountain. And the most famous one was in the northwest. It was Mount Rainier. So this is opposite.
Supposed to blow up,
And I would turn it back to the beginning of it again. And what happened was we had a storm cloud that came up, and the answer is already there. You can already see it, but it was an opposite of what that mountain was. So if you watch it play, hold on, let him play it here.
So basically,
tell me when to pause.
So Vlad, wait a second, Vlad. If I'm facing this, so I am facing this, right? So the other side of it is behind me, and then if I put my arms out, then the Milky Way is that way.
Yeah, she's talking astronomy here, but I'm just talking sun.
No, I'm not. No, so it's basically photography. So if the sunlight is this way, and then you have a
I don't know what this way. What do you mean? You saying this way? You saying that way? And every
all right, wait. Okay, so I'm facing the ocean. Behind me. Behind me is what's creating the shadow that you're looking at over the ocean. The Milky Way goes across the sky. If I was going to put my arms out to the right and left, like if I was to look right,
it crosses perperpendicular to what we're looking at.
What she's saying, she's trying to give you a perspective of what we're looking at. Right there, we're looking at it roughly east. Now, if you watch the footage further, it's going to pan over to where the sun is. Now, the most important part about this is that what it
I'm
demonstrates.
I'm going to rewind it a little bit, if you don't mind.
Yeah, what it demonstrates is.
I need to draw you a map, actually.
Yeah, and what you're going to see is
better? Is this better?
Yeah, that's better. So right now, you're seeing the start of the footage. We're going to pan around and we're going to see an upside down cloud. Now, either way, what you're seeing is perspective here. So no matter what you want to talk about, globular or any sort of bullshit, when you see the footage pan around, it is the upside down version of that. That bottom part of that shadow is actually wider at its convergence point with the horizon. Yeah.
Right.
So what we have here is we have and go ahead and play it.
So we're facing east, and that's a shadow.
Now we're panning towards the west.
Now we're panning west.
This is a weird cloud that
Look
came
at
out.
this shit.
Look at that.
That's the cause of the shadow.
You see
I
it?
get it. Yes.
So now,
And then the Milky Way goes across the other way.
so what you have here, is, as far as shadows are concerned, is you have an inverted shadow from the Mount Rainier stuff.
Right.
Either way, it still demonstrates perspective. It still demonstrates the fact that the bottom part in the second frame that I sent you, Vlad, was the bottom part is actually wider than the top part, depending on which way you're looking at it. But
It's
you
all based
can't
on
get that.
perspective.
You can't get that in globularism. You can't get it. That is impossible in globularism. It is a major thing that has been missing for a long time. And we were always looking at mountain shadows. Mountain shadows. Right now we're looking at an inverted cloud shadow that's doing the same damn thing, which is just perspective. It's right there for everybody to see. And we had to go to the beach to fucking see it.
No, we didn't even know. And this whole entire thing, when you zoom out and look at it, and Vlad, drop your email. Drop your email. It's ironworks92000@gmail, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna email you some of the shots that I got because the cloud thunderhead in the distance literally looked like the cloud version of a satellite. Like it was an inverted version of a silhouette of a satellite.
All right, she's getting a little.
I am not woo woo. There's a lot of people who understood exactly what I'm saying. I hope.
Yeah, but anyway,
I'm gonna jump off of this one. All right, I'm gonna jump off of this. Yes, I jumped off of that one.
Yeah, that reminds me a lot of Ben's one of his last videos. He did a sky shadow too, almost like that one. He's got a nice little video with Stoneman when he's doing the sunsets.
Taboo Conspiracy?
Taboo, yeah, Ben.
Hello, everyone.
I'm newer to this.
I've got a video for you guys, and I think you kind of like it.
That's why he kicked us off.
Say what? What happened?
Sorry.
Say what
You're
happened?
still in here, Lowry?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Didn't nobody kick you off?
No.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, I didn't mean to be loud. Are we really loud?
No, didn't nobody kick y'all off? I don't know what. Yeah.
You guys are fine. You haven't done anything wrong, as far as I know.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna.
We can't see it anymore. Dark.
Larry, if that's you, put 2 fingers up. Larry, if that's you, put 2 fingers up. Larry, if that is you, put 2 fingers up. Give me a peace sign.
I'll give you 1 finger.
Now, I know you would.
Oh boy, I was waiting for somebody to say some shit. Larry, is that you? Can you give me 2 fingers, Larry?
He just dropped out.
No. Larry.
Anyway, I've heard of those and I've seen those. They're called anti-crepuscular rays. Haven't you ever studied those?
Yeah, we talk about them a lot, actually. Yeah. I've never seen anybody go live to do it. That's pretty dope. Larry.
Yeah, we get them every day out here on this certain angle from the sun. We are.
Larry, can you?
I don't think he can.
Can't hear.
Yeah, I think he's having problems.
Yeah, he's having problems.
But they're anti-crepuscular rays. They get them and said like that. And that thing on Mount Rainier, if you ever studied it, they tried to say if you look at the cloud, the tip of Mount Rainier is above it, of the cloud, of that picture everybody talks about. P-Brain has done tons of study.
He does a lot of those. Yes, I noticed that.
If you go and look and get perspective, and you say, oh, you look at that, and it's the cloud shadow that you see on the bottom of the clouds, right? No, that's the shadow on top of the clouds. That's the tip on top of the clouds. Who's saying that?
That's Lowry.
That's Larry. Oh. Larry, I can hear you. We can hear you.
We got you, dude.
Larry, can you hear us? Yeah, his
Anyway,
Larry.
that's the tip of the Mount Rainier casting a shadow, and there's tons of pictures. If you go and get the look from the top of the mountain when people are taking pictures and there's hikers up there, you can see the shadow cast on those clouds. So when you look it down from the bottom, you can see where the clouds are thin. You can actually see where it makes the shadow on top of the clouds, and you can see it from the bottom. It's real simple.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Larry. Oh, Lord have mercy. Larry.
Oh wait.
We hear you loud and clear. Dude. Can you hear
Larry,
us?
we can hear you. You can't hear us. Oh, let me just type that shit.
Oh, I gotta have you in.
So in the theory, and you guys just thinking, you got to think logically. So those guys for years have been talking about this Mount Rainier thing, right? So let's pretend all the clouds are gone away.
We're probably
all
not
right?
a very good internet section, but we can back out. But you guys should analyze this picture that we did if you can hear us, because we're not hearing you. This is kind of awesome, and we're gonna back off and drop out of the stream. I want to hear what you guys have to say about this angle, and we'll listen to it on YouTube. Love you guys. Cheers.
Love you back, man. Thanks, man. All right, man. Peace out, fam.
What?
All right, they can't hear us, but we can hear them. I don't know, their stuff's a little jacked up. It's all good though. Yeah.
At least they're out by the ocean. That's good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. That's real good. More internet issues than me, and I'm behind the bamboo firewall. Says Frank Monday. Frank, you crazy, man. Frank Monday, you wild. But yeah, so okay. So all right. So that's always good to have those perspectives and to see them and to be able to describe the level Earth from that real perspective, because that's real. I mean, it's easy, it's real, it's what nature could provide us, and it doesn't change. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to freaking curve because the Earth is curving. So,
did you understand what I was saying about Mount Rainier, though, or not?
No, I didn't. I wasn't. I'm not going to lie to you, Harmon. No.
Have you seen the Mount Rainier picture?
Yes, I have seen the picture. Yes.
Okay, the Mount Rainier picture, right? You're on the ground looking up, and you see the clouds, and you see the shape of the mountain in the clouds. Why is everything breaking up?
Is it breaking up? Really?
That's me, probably. I don't know. I don't know if it's you or not. But anyway, so you see the shape. You've seen the picture how many times? I'm talking about. Roger, you know what I'm talking about?
I do know what you're talking about. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear.
Yeah, I hear you perfectly.
Yeah, my mic is messing up on the other end. It's good now. Yeah, I know what the Rainier pictures are. Yeah, and the shadow is cast from the upper side. It's like the peaks above the cloud, and you can actually see the shadow underneath it on the bottom. Of the
Right.
cloud.
Yeah, it cast on the shadow. It cast on the clouds.
Yeah.
On top. Otherwise, people. So let's say. So all these guys, even a lot of truthers and flat earth, they say no. That's it's casting on the bottom of the clouds. I go. That would mean at some point that the sun is lower than the mountain. But okay, let's take all the clouds away, right? So you're saying the sun's casting the shadow up on the clouds, okay? So you take all the clouds away. So then is the shadow of the mountain going to be on the ground, or is it going to be up in the sky?
Good point.
Yep.
Good point.
I know what you say. How is it casting up in the sky when there's no clouds? You're in the shadow of the mountain on the ground. Oh, why isn't that shadow up in the air then? Just think. I've been thinking this one since 2017 when it first came out. I said that's so logical. It's no way. You know, it's just no way. You know. So otherwise, in their theory and in their logic, even all these truthers, that means when there's no clouds, then that shadow should never hit the ground. We should never have any shadows in the ground in that theory where mountains are.
I never even thought about that. I never did think about that.
I was going to come on, people. That's just me, though. What do I know?
Well, no, all good points. All good points. I think it's important. I think it's really important. Brother, doing much better. Hey, yeah, and yeah, we sent. I know we sent some prayers to 3 big buddy Bob, for your family and your brother and stuff, man. I do pray that he's doing well and he's doing much better. So if you could let us know, man, you could give us a thumbs up as far as his condition, man. That would definitely make us happy.
What's Sea Lightning going to check out tonight? Is there something going on there tonight? He says he has a good set of binoculars and he's going to check it out tonight. I don't know. He must not be talking to us. He must be talking to somebody else.
I think he's talking about the Milky Way in particular.
Okay.
That's what he's talking about.
What's he talking about, Roger?
The Milky Way.
Okay.
You got that? Yeah, they got a good view in Canada for some reason. They get a better view of it, and Polaris too, both. So Mikey and him both get good shots of it all the time.
Okay, good. Have they seen anything good, better as far as the stars are concerned?
Yeah, you got some really clean shots of what I consider to be the firmament. You're going to be honest with him. And he's saving them all, man. But he hasn't had a clear night in a while, and he's doing activism mostly for Mikey. Sea Lightning likes to keep track of the sun and the moon, where it's at.
Okay.
Compared to their coordinates.
Okay, all of which is important. What about Jim Anus?
Jim's always doing stuff, man. He's got stuff on the regular, dude. He pops a video in about every day, at least.
Yeah, I've been watching. His hasn't changed though. They're all the same looking ones. But he did some good moon ones. I watch him almost every day on Jim Anus. But those pictures that you think of the firmament, and of course I'm 180 degrees from that with you. But you've known that about me forever.
Yeah, but I'm going to still disagree with you, sir.
You're right. Yeah, you got pictures of the firmament there. Yeah, it looks cool. It's real cool.
You guys are crazy. Are you guys still going back and forth about the firmament thing, man?
And don't worry, you believe in the firmament. So don't sit there and play that game.
I do. I absolutely do. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, no, I don't. I totally believe in the firmament.
That's
absolutely do. You know, look, but I'll be real with you. I don't know. I don't know what the hell is up there. I don't know.
It's a firmament.
Look, I don't know what's.
I'm gonna tease you about that from the day I die. You know that.
A firmament, a softerment. I don't know. A junior mint. I don't know what's up there. You hear me? So like.
Oh, you have to have it because you're telling nature that it has to have a container to have pressure.
Yeah, nature can't come from nature, sir. I hate to tell you, it has to be created.
What's that?
Nature can't come from nature. Nature didn't make nature.
No, but we can't make nature. We can't make nature.
I didn't say we could, dude. We're part of it, but yeah, somebody did create.
Did you dude me? Did you do? I've been duded.
I duded you. Yep.
Oh my gosh, that's next level is gonna get bad. I've been duded.
Hey, we're gonna try it one more time, Vlad, without the video, just because we're literally at the Atlantic Ocean. So but we've got just in the first day since we've been here, we're looking at lighthouses 8 to 10 miles away, and we're seeing people on the shore. Right. And in the next week or so, I'm gonna get something from about 20 miles away. Something about OBX out here. It's so visible. Across everything, it's magical, and that shadow stuff that we sent is so powerful because their whole argument was an inverted argument versus the shadow versus the sky. We just happened to get a cloud that it was absolutely opposite of the Mount Rainier shot, and then we looked at it and we're like, holy shit, it's making a shadow all the way out into perspective the other way. That was the point that like nobody had gotten that, and we just got lucky. We literally got lucky, and we're like, that thing is making an opposite shape of what Mount Rainier was making, and we still got the same results. I mean, it's a really powerful observation, and like all we had to do was walk out to the beach and look at it, especially at sunset, and we saw that thing happening, and nobody even looked up. Nobody looked up. Nobody did anything. They didn't even see what was happening. I was like, dude, there's a giant shadow going across the sky, and it's going into perspective, opposite direction from, the apparent position of the sun. It was powerful, man.
I caught something else that I've never seen before either.
What's that?
Is the moon, because there's a crescent moon in the sky, and it's making this weird, like, jiggly
If you,
I don't even know how to describe it. Like from a photography standpoint, which is what I studied. I'm a photographer. I have awards for it. I went to school for it.
Oh, she got that. She got that Peter Parker award, dog.
No, I'm serious. I do,
No.
and I'm like, my work is published internationally, and it's editorial. It's not like Skywork. I don't like do that. But this photo of the moon, I've never seen it do this weird digital thing. It almost looks like the crescent moon is underwater.
Yeah, we're getting some stuff that's like you can't because
It's
we're
phenomenon.
so far out in the Atlantic. It's literally a little sandbar that extends out from North Carolina. We're getting no light pollution. We're looking at everything like very, very clearly. And like every day I walk out here and I can see stuff that's up island, which would be like Kill Devil Hills or Nag's Head. And we're seeing it with our plain eyes. We don't even need a Nikon P9000, whatever the fuck it is. We don't even need it. I can see it with my plain eyes.
Yeah, it's like we're at the edge of the.
We can see the beachhead. We can see the beachhead below stuff all the way up island. And like I was like, why do I even need a Nikon P whatever? I'm just like I can see it, So like if we get an actual good camera up here, like it demolishes the math of curvature. Like I wouldn't be surprised if we can get her holding a sign saying it's flat from probably 20 miles away out here.
We could totally do that.
Oh yeah,
dude, we could totally do that. We can get up on the lighthouses. I bet.
I got a question for you guys. What part of the Outer Banks are you on right now?
We're in Hatteras.
I know Lake Hatteras. I mean, Hatteras Island. Yeah, you're out.
Yeah.
By the
So,
lighthouse.
but you can see like the elbow of the sandbar runs just. It's only this one little sandbar that runs north of you and south of you, and you can see it. And like, here's the thing about that. Also, with that upside down shadow, that I think needs to be analyzed by you guys because you guys have done a lot more work on it than I have. I mean, look at it and look at it and look at it because I just recorded it tonight.
I've never seen anything like it.
And it's just like the perfect example of perspective. And it was so complete. We were looking out of the ocean and it disappeared perfectly into the basically what your perspective is down to the horizon line of the ocean. And literally, there's no argument against it. There's no argument against it.
I FaceTimed my dad who served on the John F. Kennedy aircraft carrier.
Hey, that was down in Jacksonville, in Florida.
It was, and when I was a baby, I was in Norfolk, and there's like a whole long list of stories.
I saw it get decommissioned. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it just got decommissioned. They just like took it and sunk it. But they made a new JFK. Anyway, he was on that. I FaceTimed my dad, and I grew up in Michigan, very near like Selfridge Air Base, which earlier today, 2 black jets flew under the radar, literally like so close to the coast. They're monitoring all over the place. They're monitoring or something, but I haven't really seen black jets, but I think it's like an F-16 because my dad like did the headsets. So every time when we grew up in Selfridge, my dad would be like, "That's Chinook, that's F-16. Holy shit, that was a blah blah blah." And like we would hear them break the sound barrier and everything. And so hearing these black jets go by and then seeing this phenomenon in the sky, I like immediately FaceTime my dad and I was like, "Dad, what is?" He's like, "Holy shit." My mom was like, "What the hell is going on in this world?" Like
I think they're probably patrolling and or like training flights out here. But like when you get out to this part of the ocean,
no, I looked on the radar. They weren't on the radar.
Well, what happens is like we're at a place where it's so far away from the mainland that you're seeing either patrols or training flights, right?
No.
And,
well, yeah.
And also nobody's looking at the sky. Like she took pictures of some people on the beach. They were just on vacation or whatever. And so like she took some pictures of them. I'm sitting there looking at the sky. I'm like, have you guys seeing what's happening in the sky right now?
Pictures of
Nobody's looking. Nobody's looking.
Only other people on the beach with us in Hatteras.
And didn't bother to look up. And I'm like, are you seeing what you're
they
seeing?
came out there and they were looking at the sky. We talked about it.
Did they understand what was happening?
No, that's why they came out here because they saw it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they saw it.
It was bizarre, dude.
Lowry, that was what I like what you said earlier, though, is that when it's light out there, you could see 7 or 8 miles away. You see the people on the beach from 7 or 8 miles away. Could you see them with your naked eye, or did you have to have
I
binoculars?
saw the beachhead. I saw the white sand beachhead front.
I can see him with my naked eye.
I'm
Here's
asking.
where we were at
Go ahead, Larry.
Hatteras. We were at Hatteras, at the Hatteras Point campground, looking. I think it would be southwest
No.
to, and you can see there's a water tower that's in Hatteras Village. And then I was like, well, that's Hatteras Village. That's like 8 miles away. That's not a huge curvature test, but it's like it's decent for the naked eye.
No, it's big enough.
And then I looked down and I'm like, I can see the damn fucking beach. I can see the beach all the
And
way to
could
the
you,
water.
did you,
What's
did
my
you have
naked?
binoculars with you? Did you have
Nothing.
binoculars
I
with you?
used my naked
No,
eye.
they got stolen.
Right. I
I
just seen if we could see people with binoculars. I was wondering.
No, what I did was I pulled out an iPhone and I zoomed it in and I sent a bunch of footage out to a bunch of people, and like I can literally see. You can't quite, unless I go in and like analyze the footage hardcore on a big screen. I wouldn't be surprised if I could see wave break on the sand from Hatteras Point down to not from Hatteras Point Lighthouse down to Hatteras Village. You could see the white sand, and it's not that
Isn't it
much
so
of a
cool to be able to see things and you know what you're seeing now? Before you just couldn't process it. Now you can
dude,
process it.
it's extraordinary. It's extraordinary. And then, like, once you have the eyes to see and you're looking at all this stuff, it's like only in the first like 5 days we've been here, I've seen some shit that I could never get from New York. Could never, because of pollution, light pollution, whatever.
Right.
Like we're seeing the shit out here. It's fucking
really
crazy
Yeah.
and cool.
I was thinking guys like Vlad who are Navy, if he was a flat earther from day one, can you imagine the things he would have seen out on the ocean? He would have just, it would have been
my
another
goodness,
world.
man. Oh,
it
my
would have been
goodness.
just,
Well,
And
he would be so amazing.
That's
We had a guy named
that's what it is. It's I didn't even think about it until it's like too late. I'm not on the water anymore, And I'm like, holy fuck! For all the things that I saw, it's been flat this whole time, and I didn't even know it.
Kind of along those lines, we had a guy over on FBD. His name's Tinfoil Hat Man's his name. That's what he goes by. But he took a telescope and he got an observation, 38 miles with a telescope. He looked at the base of a lighthouse in Brighton, I think.
You know what? We should probably do a light test from the sound, because we're basically like growing up in Michigan, the Great Lakes are very flat. And so you can see literally, I've seen Chicago from the west side of Michigan before.
East side.
West.
From
Chicago? From
Chicago's on the west side. You saw it from the east.
Yeah, he said the west side of Michigan.
Yes, I was on the west side of Michigan. Yeah, I was on like the
Right.
not miss.
You
not
said it
the,
right.
Not the mitten
Gotcha.
side. I was on the west side of Michigan. So Michigan, you have up north and you have west Michigan, because Michigan is like a coast, and the Great Lakes are crazy. Like Lake Huron, you could probably literally see Canada up north of Mackinac Island from like the middle of the thumb on a clear day, because Lake Huron is like basically a cenote. It's flat completely.
Oh, wait,
and the
it's
sound.
basically a what?
Oh, cenote is like
a
the
cenote.
Mexican water wells down there in I say down there, out there in Mexicoville.
So it's
Most
basically
you guys-
limestone that sort of collapsed, and it's really sulfuric, and so there really is no life in it, and they just are just water.
It's
just,
flat as fuck.
Just still water.
It's flat. Yeah.
So Lake Huron is like that too. Yeah, you get waves, but the west side of Michigan, you can literally surf in Lake Michigan, and there's the Great Bear Dunes over there, and it takes you like 2 hours to climb up, and they charge you a fine if they have to go and pick you up from the bottom of the dunes if you can't walk back up. But you can literally see Chicago from the top of the dunes on a clear night when the red sky, like Sailor's Delight, red sky at night, da da da. So the sound, but like being here is so weird because the climate is very strange. There is the sound on one side, which I don't even know how far it is across from Hatteras to the mainland of.
So what you have is you have the sound, which is the inside of the Outer Banks,
Which is
and it's literally only like 3 feet deep.
It's basically
almost all the way across to the mainland.
whole way.
And then you have the Atlantic Ocean, the Emerald Sea out to your east and southeast. But you can see this whole elbow of island all the way up and down. It's so visible. I've never seen a better place to get
crazy
flat Earth observations than this place. Because I'm literally driving up and down this thing, and I'm looking. I'm like, that's Nag's Head over there, and I know that Nag's Head
Wait,
is
that's
fucking,
what?
Nag's Head is a town up island. And I'm like, I can see Nag's Head, and I'm driving, and like, I'm not even using any sort of like zoom lens or anything. I'm just looking at it, and I'm like, that's Nag's Head over there, and it's like 20 miles away. And you don't even think about this shit if you don't get the chance to get in such a flat area as Outer Banks is. I'm sure there's like places like, you know, in Kansas, you can see some stuff like that too, where you're like, I should see that town. It's like 50 miles away. But like out here, it's like every day we're going up and down the island. I'm like, that's the water tower over at what was it? Not Frisco, but Avon. There's another water tower that's up the way, and there's also fucking 3 lighthouses out here. And you can see them from fucking all the way over the place.
You could probably
it
see
was-
the
you said
pier
it.
and the lighthouse from pretty much like there's kind of 5 islands that are on this little elbow, and the elbow is like tinier than Manhattan. You know, like sometimes
Oh,
you're driving down the street.
it's like-
so the only way you're elevating is because of the sand dunes and because of bridges. All
bet
of the
they got-
water, the ocean, and the sound, both flat as fuck.
Anyway, you guys continue on. I don't want to hijack your show, buddy.
Oh, no. My thing was, I want if and when you guys go out there anytime soon, if you guys could get that observation on film.
Let's do it live.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. I would
Yeah.
like to get a
Yeah.
I would like to get a camera and do it proper. I'd like to get one of those Nikons. I was just using an iPhone. I'm just kidding.
Drone.
You
We have
got
a drone,
you got Nico with you, and she's the whiz with the camera for sure. So you
She's
know,
good.
yeah.
Well, I
so
think
Nico, real quick question I got for you.
Yeah.
Do you use drones as well, or have you been getting involved with using drones?
We have a drone. I
have to learn to drive it.
Alex is gonna have to drive it, and I'm gonna have to like take a picture of it. I'm not sure, but yes, I do have a little bit of experience with drones, but they are very complicated.
That's gonna.
For
I
me-
think that's gonna help you tremendously. So my thing is definitely, since you already have the smarts on how to use a regular still camera, you take advantage of using a drone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, totally.
I
But
think
you
it'll
kinda
help you step
need-
your game up a lot.
I can be a co-pilot of the drone. I want Alex to get his drone license, but the
Part
thing is
107.
here, there's laws here that are so weird, which we were learning. One of them is you cannot use a metal detector on any of the beaches here.
Weird.
Hold on. Raj, you going to bed, dog? Hold on. I think Roger's going to
I'm
bed.
not going to bed yet, but I'm doing a stream in about 40 minutes. So.
Oh shit.
All right,
Okay.
Roger. Take care, buddy.
Hey, Roger, we love you, buddy.
Roger that.
Love you, Holmesy.
Oh, I put my Duffy recording live last night.
Okay. All right.
I called him and he told me I could go on the TFE thing, and he said, "Oh, it's all cool." And everybody's like saying he didn't do it, but he did. I got it. I got it on a live. So
He didn't do what?
he gave me an open invitation to go with him on the trip, and he was going to put my GoFundMe on his TFE channel so I could actually go with him. But he never went through with it. So
Dog, they're gonna take you to where they took Jaron, Judy took old dipshit over to fucking like Washington D.C. or some shit, and you're like, you're gonna see the fucking White House, and then you're gonna be like, where the fuck we at? They're gonna be like, sign right here, motherfuckers. Any one of you bitch ass motherfuckers, I was gonna say the N word. Any one of you
They're
bitch ass
doing another
motherfuckers say
one?
some shit. Any one of you motherfuckers say some shit. We kill your dog, your family, your kid, everybody gonna get it. And then they're like, fuck it, dude. This motherfucker's a globe. It moves like a motherfucker. Where's Neil deGrasse Tyson so I could give him some dap? So they're gonna that's where Duffy's gonna take you. He ain't taking you no fucking
Oh my gosh.
Antarctica,
Wait,
Uncle
hold on. Are
Arctica,
you telling
cousin
me there's
Arctica, none of them
going to be a
motherfuckers, none of them.
sequel? It's going to be
Duffy
the
ain't gonna-
final experiment?
Duffy
oh,
ain't
they're
taking
doing
you
a final
none of that
debate
shit.
now. The final debate.
The
Oh,
final
good
debate.
Lord.
Only those dick swallowing ass motherfuckers want to talk about a goddamn debate, man. We're so past that shit. These dudes are so fucking played out. They're so corny, dude. Like
It's the final
really the
experiment.
only thing we're doing is we're trying to enlist these dudes to help them with these people with the water, man. Other than that, they corny as shit, man, and they really have no place in this world anymore. When it comes to this
I think
fucking
Nico
debate,
got it
they
wrong.
really have no place.
I was going on the first TFE. I was supposed to be on that trip.
Oh, No, I got that. I got that. I was just kidding. That was totally a joke.
I got more in my GoFundMe.
But I just thought it would
for
be
my-
really funny if they did another final experiment and it was called the final experiment.
Final.
Well, if I get done going to Antarctica, which I got more donated to my GoFundMe, it's a nice chunk of money, and I don't know who did it, but thank them, and I have, and so it looks like I'm probably going to go down during the solstice, and I'm.
Hey,
gonna do a
Roger.
live-
Roger, when you go, will you please just like answer my phone call and give me a sun reading and give me like a time of day and tell me exactly what it happens? That's all I asked.
I don't have a problem
I
with that
think you
at all.
shouldn't go because
No,
I think
he should
that
go.
they're-
Roger should
No, they're clones. They cloned them. It's Westworld up there.
Okay, so
hey, I
my
love you
thing is,
guys.
if Roger does go, right, which I think you will, if Roger does go, just do what you say you're gonna do.
Bring
it.
your
Yes,
own
sir, that's the whole
Starlink.
point.
Bring if you're gonna do something, let us know what it is you're gonna do, and then go out there and execute. Don't fucking come up tits up talking about with your hands out talking about, oh, we didn't do this, we didn't do that. I was tired. We ate cake, we drank champagne, we don't have tickets. Please don't be that motherfucker. Please don't be that motherfucker.
No, I got a whole
Because
team
I
in my
say will.
back. They got my back, dude. Flats and everybody over on my side over here. They got me covered. So
And make sure you don't forget your Bible. And make
Yeah.
sure to read Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 15.
you should
That's
read.
my favorite.
You should read Isaiah 40:22, sir.
Yeah.
All right, we love you
sure
guys.
to-
We're popping off.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep listening. We will keep listening. Love you guys. Bye. Mwah.
Mwah.
Peace,
Yeah,
bro.
later,
Love
Vlad.
y'all.
Thanks for having me on, dude.
Yeah. Oh no, I didn't. No, you. Oh, are you getting out of here, Raj?
Yeah, I got to go get my
Okay.
stream set up. I got like a 45-minute window.
Okay.
So, all right.
All right,
I'll
Raj.
see you
It's always
around.
a pleasure, bro. Yeah, it's always a pleasure, family. I'll be
And I
on
sent
tomorrow
everybody
again.
over there that was coming to see me to see you.
Okay. All right. Well, guys, if you guys are going to Rogers, I know Rogers got some stuff with the final experiment. So, Raj, please, if you could drop, if you're going to be on your show, and if you could drop your PayPal or whatever it is that you're using to collect money, man, go ahead and drop it in here so I could save it, and so everybody else could have it, so we could kind of add on to it, man. Throw some love in there.
Dude, somebody dropped a good chunk of change, so it's looking pretty. Yeah, I'll get
Whatever,
it.
man. Throw something in there, man, so you can so we can help your ass out. You know what I'm
All right.
saying?
Gotcha.
All right, homie. It's good to see you, man.
Good seeing you too.
You have a good night, Raj.
You too, man.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah, man. So Roger's going back, and now Roger's going to go back and do the I guess you could say the experiment, but he's going to conduct business the right way. Harmon, where you at?
I'm right here listening to you guys and talking about your dome.
Oh, Roger. Oh God, Harmon, don't cry, dude. Harmon about to cry, dog. You're going to get electrocuted. You're going to cry so much.
You missed the poll in the chat
What poll? What did they say?
earlier when we first started. I said, have you guys noticed the pattern that when Vlad gets stood up on a date, he goes live on not scheduled?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Stay up on a date.
And 75% agreed. 20% said they didn't agree, and 5% were undecided.
No, not at all. Not at all. There's no dates. There's no dates, man.
I know.
No, I'm not with anybody, man. I'm not with anybody. I don't be doing that stuff. Are you crazy?
Just joking you.
My whole life is flat earth. Are you kidding me? I don't go out there scheming and skeezing. No way, Jose. Think I did.
Is Roger still here?
Roger's here. Oh yeah. Roger's here. Roger's going live here in like I think half an hour, 25
Yeah, I'm
minutes.
trying to get my GoFundMe link in. It's not going in. It's too damn long.
Yeah.
I'll get a better one. There's several ways to do it.
Okay. Shit. Yeah, man. Go ahead and put that thing in there. But Jeff Gashead. Who else we got? One Mind, One Spirit. Jeff Gashead. Welcome. Lowry, of course. JJ, of course. Saddlebum, of course. The Aikinator. Schneider. I didn't say hi to you, but what's up? What's going on, family? Tourette 3006. How you doing, fam? Good to see you. One Mind, One Spirit. What's going on, big dog? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Frank Monday figured me out in the chat there.
Frank Monday. This motherfucker got jokes. This motherfucker. What do you say, Tourette?
Hey,
What Frank
Vlad,
Monday?
I got it go in the private chat.
Something about my pride.
I can't get it in the
rattle. Oh, you have my email. Send it to my email, and then I'll do the rest.
Okay. And
All right.
it's the Ironworks 9200 or 92,000.
1,000.
I got you.
Do that. Yeah, I'll do.
I was on Frank Mundy's. I was on Frank Mundy's first. I don't know if I was there as Flat Earth Outlaw or this. I was there on his very first live stream. I don't know if he's done any others since.
Frank, yeah, Frank goes on from time to time, man. He be dropping them nice ass rhymes, man. I like that shit. Frank Monday, man, you be putting them old school joints, man, from Mobb Deep and stuff. I'm like, damn, that brings me back. I love it. Frank Monday goes live. He's been going live a lot recently. And I've been checking him out, showing some love. Mad Mac, what's going on, fam? Good to see you. Good to see you. Jim Anus is in the Foundry. Welcome. Good to see you. There are a couple of y'all that have been coming in here talking about, oh, I'm going to come up. I'm going to present my stuff. Shawnee B, cough, cough. Gio.
Hey, bro, I couldn't make it yesterday, man. I had things to do, man. My bad, bro.
You know, and so I'm like, I'm waiting on Gio, and Gio didn't show up. But yeah, man, lately, I've been watching, you know, Flat Earth Banjo, man. Like, I know a lot of people have a hard time with Banjo because he's all into the Bible, which me, I don't mind that, man, because there are a lot of things in the scriptures that I absolutely believe. You know what I'm saying? And I know, Vlad, you're stupid for believing that. I'm not gonna lie. My thing is, I don't know what's up there. But to ridicule me because I still believe in the scriptures, I'm like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to give a brother a break. Y'all got to give a brother a little bit of a break. I do. I believe in the scriptures, right? I believe in the firmament. Am I positive that but that's the thing. Because I believe in the firmament, that doesn't mean that it is up there, that it is guaranteed. It's just my belief. Now, do I believe the earth is flat? No. I know the earth is flat. I know it's flat. You know it's flat. There's a difference. Like, I believe in the firmament. That's what I believe, but I can't guarantee that it's up there. Now, is there a good case? There is. There are good cases for a firmament or something above us that is keeping us from being damaged by this vacuum that they keep talking about. You know what I'm saying? There's a case for it, and it's a belief. It's based on
what vacuum?
Listen, Harmon, I'm saying with what we were taught, things that we were taught. There's
well,
a
you're
case
missing
for
it. The people with the vacuum don't believe in the firmament. The people with the firmament should not believe in the vacuum. They don't mix. It's two cosmologies. There is no vacuum out there.
Listen, I don't know. That's the thing, Harmon. I don't know what's up there. Okay. What I do know is that there are powers much greater than us, right? That we're still trying to figure out. And if there's a firmament up there, I believe there is. I believe there is something up there.
Yeah, and they don't do it about the vacuum. It's about the pressure. They said you can't have a container without a pressure. So,
but that's the thing.
It has to do pressure, not a vacuum.
So there is a firmament up there, and I do believe that there are waters above. That firmament is protecting us from waters above. I could be wrong, but
that's your model. I believe you on that one. Just not a vacuum.
Here's the thing. It's not what I believe, and that doesn't matter. What I believe doesn't mean anything to anybody, right? But it's what I believe. But what I know and what many in here know is that it's not curving and it's not moving. Like there's no debate anymore for that. Like it's played out, it's curved and this and that.
Yeah.
Like
it says, who's this, Schneider? Is it Schneider? I can't see it very well.
Let's see. The huge rainbow I saw earlier. Go ahead.
Saw earlier this evening, and it's pretty good proof to me that the permanent firmament is real. If you go up with a drone from your standing point and go up high enough and look, it's not an arc, it's a circle.
That rainbow does turn into a circle. I've seen it.
Yes. It does every time.
I've seen it a bunch of times when flying, and then we're up above the clouds, or we're penetrating coming clouds. You will see those rainbows just come up as little circles, and I'm like, "What the hell is that?" Then I'm like, "Oh, those are rainbows." I was like, "God damn!" And you see a bunch of them. You see them a lot.
Yeah, rainbows are circular, Schneider. They're not made by the dome. Okay.
Yeah.
And the best I've learned from it through the years since 17 is that there. Have you ever seen those little light fibers you plug into the wall and stuff, and they have at the end you can see the little fibers at the end? Well, it's like that's
yeah,
the filaments,
yeah, sure.
and
I know what
and
you're
it
talking
seems like that's a filament that is coming. You're seeing the end of the filament.
I don't follow. I don't think I follow.
Let's say the sun or whatever that source is sending out these filament rays. You know, the
Okay.
rays. And we're
Okay.
seeing at the end of it, and one's broken or whatever it causes it. We're seeing at the end of it, like you're looking at the end of the fibers that when you plug it into the
Oh,
wall.
the
You see,
end of a, I get you, of a fiber optic kind of. Okay, so remember how they were big when we were kids in the 80s? They were those little fucking them long plastic threads.
I have
and
it.
at
I
the
have it
end
plugged
of
in my wall. I got 2 of them plugged in my wall right now. I love them.
Yeah, and they were big in the 80s. And so I
Right.
think I think I know what you're talking about. So we're looking at the ends of those bright fiber optics is what you're saying.
Coming from the power source, wherever it is, whatever the power source is,
Okay.
shining down on us. And that's
Bro.
why you get the round. And then when the people used to believe that, then they started showing with the drones, and our optics got good enough that you knew what you were looking at as the rainbow is round.
Man, I'll tell you
So-
what, I don't know where the hell we are. I don't know where we are. I don't. I'm not going to sit here and say I get it and this. I don't know. I think the more we start and try to figure this place out, the better off we become. But the more questions we wind up with. But I do know it ain't doing what we were told. All that bullshit. That much I'm for certain. And
That's just them making up a story to make it fit where they have to fit their story to meet their narrative. Just like a lot of the flat earthers do. They want to make up a narrative to fit their belief too.
yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, my belief is the firmament. But do I know? I don't. Now, I tell you, man, this water thing though is a deal. It's a guys, listen. I'm not trying to tell you what to do or how to do it, but listen, let's make moves. All right. Put those letters out there. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put it in one more time. The letters, guys. Let's see. Gilberti.
What's that black guy's name that in North Carolina or something's trying to do with the water? He's been trying forever.
What guy?
The guy that like in North Carolina or stuff is about the water. He's trying to make
You
people
talking about
get-
Moses West?
Yes.
No, he's everywhere. Moses
I
West.
thought he lived in North Carolina.
I think he's
That I just stopped
sure,
from
okay.
listening to you. The only information that I have is from you.
Yeah, good dude. Good solid dude, man. Good brother.
Yeah.
Good brother.
That guy, that's important there.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah. Hey man, all of it is important. To me, all of it is important. But I definitely want to get this lady.
Frank Monday goes, clowns to it says Frank Monday goes, with a wife like mine, I don't need enemies. He's so funny.
Shit. I tell you what, man. There's we got to get some wins, man. We got to do something. We got to take care of ourselves. Then we got to take care of our kids, man. We got to take care of our children, because what are we going to leave these guys at the end of the day? What are we going to leave these guys?
So this guy, Jeff Gashead, says, I don't know that word. Read that because I can't read what his message says.
Jeff Gashead. Akinator. The dome is supposed to be 60 miles away. It would take at least 120 seconds before you heard it. So not that. Okay, so they're referring to.
Oh, I thought he was talking to us. He's talking to somebody else. I thought that word Akinator, is that somebody in the chat?
The Akinator. Yeah, the Akinator is always here.
Oh, I thought the Akinator word was some kind of word I didn't know that Frank was using. I mean, that Gasset was using. I didn't.
The Akinator. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was some special word.
Yeah, he's like the Akinator's always here. Yeah, the Akinator, Jeff Gasset. It's the same gang. We love having them here, part of a live studio audience. We love having them here.
But I'm not a content creator. I don't remember half the people's name. It took me forever to remember. Maria was easy because she was Walker. Pebbles,
Yeah.
it took me a while, and See Lightning was easy because of his name. But most of the people, it's hard for me to get to remember people.
Yeah, there's
I
Valley.
was calling
Valley
you. I was
Park.
calling you Vika for the longest time.
Hey, Jin, put that up there, that Monte Urbano map, Jin. So we look at that fucking map, these shills. What do you think, Eddie? I
You're
don't
too
know.
good. You are too good.
I don't know what the problem is with this guy. This guy comes here and he tells us that the sun is doing one thing, but you look at the screen right here, it's got a big X in it. It doesn't make sense. And if you read the scriptures, this man, Will Daffy, he claims to read the scriptures. I don't think he knows what it is. But we go ahead, guys. I like Eddie. I like Eddie's channel. A lot of
So the
people
best-
get mad at me because I like his channel, but that's the thing, man. Look, you can't help who you like. I like Eddie Allen Carr. I like his channel. Every morning, I look forward to the stuff that he puts on, and I like his shit, man. And then people get, you know what trips me out is when you like somebody and people hate you because you like them. Oh, you like him? You're a shill. Like, oh, what? No, I like him. I didn't say I fuck with Judas. I made that totally upfront, honest. I don't fuck with him.
Hey, thank you, Schneider. Hey, the guy you do best, though, of all this time I listened to you, is that one you just came up with a couple weeks ago. That guy from England, whatever he was, that was bomb. You were spot on in his name with his impersonation. The guy from England. You just did it. You did it just like two shows ago. What was he talking about? Maybe someone in the chat can tell you. Who was the guy that Vlad did so good impersonation of from England?
Was it Leo?
No, not Leo.
I'm Leo sometimes, but
yeah, but this guy, maybe the chat will remember. Maria remembers everything. What's this? Frank Mundy. Wow, Matt Pig. That's a lot. Matt Pig, Frank Mundy. Totally agree. Most, whatever that is, out of my lives. And I'm sub to 2,000 some folks. Yeah, because they were asking, because I don't think Frank Mundy knew he was a Globie.
Oh no, he's a Globie. He's a Globie. We have many of them in here right now. They're just quiet and they're just watching, and then they're like kind of streaming this to somebody else's channel so they can make fun of me. Shit like that. So, but it's all good. I mean, as long as we're not telling any lies, that's what matters.
Well, how's your weather been out there? It's been there's been so many baseball games in the last 2 days, just rained out through all out there. How about your area?
And the rain and the thunder and the lightning, it's crazy out here. It's crazy. We're in a hurricane season.
Yeah,
hurricane season.
Yeah, but hurricanes used to be so much different. It seemed like, or maybe just get older, you pay more attention.
I think that's what it is. We pay a little bit more and privy to other hurricanes that happen everywhere because of how on point and fast the media is with everything.
And who knows when they're telling the truth, because I remember like 3 years ago, 22, England's having this great heat wave and people are dying. They're trying to do that. I think it was from, the other thing. And then they take the map from 2018 from the same one and looked at the temperatures, and all the temperatures are 2 or 3 Celsius higher than what they were showing England's burning up from. So, yeah, we don't know the truth unless you're right there in the weather. We don't know what the true story is.
Yeah.
We just don't.
They're like, dear, oh dear.
Yeah.
It's awfully hot here. Dear, oh dear. And Roger sent me an email. Hey, Vlad. Hey, check your email, man. I went ahead and I sent you an email real fast. You go ahead and check that out.
For his GoFundMe thing?
I think so. Let's see. Hey, Vlad. Hey, man, check that out. I went ahead and I sent you an email, man. All right.
It's getting close to him going, isn't it?
It sure is. It sure is.
Cubby Bear just put it in the chat, and I'm going to click on it right now and see where it takes me.
I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, there it is. Thank you, Chi-Town. And I put that in there. I hope that's not too much.
Oh, no, it's cool. It says, support our final Antarctic test. I haven't seen this before, so I'm going to have to donate some tonight. It's $4,000 452 raised out of an $8,000 goal. We'll make it. He's got only 15 donations raised over half of it.
That's it.
Yeah. So we all need to throw at least $10 at it, you know?
So hey man, I set it off right now.
Yeah, that's crazy. Only 15 people have donated, and he's over halfway there. That is very good. Whoever 15 people you are, and if you're quiet about it, here's some that said, anonymous donated. One guy donated 3,400 3 days ago.
Fuck yeah.
And then Matthew Galvin, anonymous again, another $500.
Raj, check your shit out. I got you, dog.
And anonymous $100. And so there's anonymous people donating, and one anonymous did. That's good. I'm gonna see if there's any names. There's only one name so far.
Roger.
Joyce. Joyce Betchel.
Joyce.
She did it. And
Joyce
then there's
B? Is it Joyce B or something like that?
It might be, but the same. And then Paul Joe Krushank, he donated.
PJ,
Roger Ledwell donated $5.
Roger did. So
he
man,
just wanted his name on the list.
I just threw 100. I just threw 100 in there.
That's awesome.
Threw 100 in there. Hey,
did you do anonymous or did you put your name?
I don't know. I just said.
If you didn't do your name, it'll be anonymous most likely.
Yeah. So I just threw 100 in there real quick. That
is awesome.
Roger.
Good job, Roger. Yeah.
10 donors. Hey, they're listen, guys.
15 donors.
Now they're 15. Okay.
Yeah, it's 15 donations.
Okay. Guys,
maybe
let's make this change, man. Let's make this thing happen, y'all. Let's get Roger. Let's make this thing happen. Come on now.
Even though he believes in the dome, I still support him.
Yeah, we support our brother,
I just
man.
like to tease. As much as I get teased, I like to tease back, you know?
Oh, wait. Are you you're not going with Duffy, are you?
Who?
Is he going? Oh, Roger? I hope not.
Who said that? There's no way he's going with Duffy.
Maria just asked that question.
Where'd she get that?
I don't
know. Is that
know.
floating around the ether and it popped into your head or something, Maria?
I don't. Shannon Emerson. Yeah. Oh, Shannon's like, hey, dog, I threw my change in there. Shannon's like, don't be coming around here asking for seconds, motherfucker. I threw money coming around here asking for fucking seconds, bitch ass.
Yeah, your chat and your channel that you got following you, Vlad, it is the most active, funny, and cordial chat there is.
Them dudes be cutting up, man. They be fucking around too much.
Maria and Pebbles and Sarah, isn't it Sarah B? Yeah, they really add a lot.
Yeah, Rum Ham Solo, all them dudes be cutting up talking shit. And Shannon now, she's like, don't come. They coming around with the collection plate. Shannon's like taking the collection plate. She's like, you motherfucker, I put money in there. She's like, you see that $20 bill mark on it with the red mark on it? That's me. That's mine. That's mine for the week. Don't be coming around here with that collection plate in my face. Yeah, we know. Yeah. No, Math Pig. If you wanted to debate me, everybody in here, you give them all $1,000. Then I'll debate you. That's $74,000. You pay him $74,000. I will debate you. If you don't, you're not getting a debate.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm surprised, Vlad. You got 74 people within the first half hour. You had over 50 people in here already.
No, because ain't nobody. You know what?
Nobody's on tonight, huh?
Nobody's on. It's late.
So you're leftovers.
Yeah, I'm old. I'm the meatloaf in the back of the fridge, and it's a Thursday. You get paid on Friday. That's what I am. You get paid on Friday. You got like 2 nickels to rub together, and that ain't enough for anything.
So you're the pizza that's left over after a bar night on Saturday night, Sunday morning. You're looking for cold pizza that's sitting on the coffee table.
You're like, whoa, thank God. You look at it, you check to see if it's a science experiment. You're like, no, still good. You blow the green fuzz off of it. Like, all right, man, let me nuke this thing.
He says, Maria says, maybe I was high when I said 1985. Said that in 1985. I don't know. I thought they were talking at us. Anyway, so yeah, your chat is really good, Vlad. You really built I like the word foundry. Where'd that come from?
Because it's iron.
Oh yeah,
like an
duh.
ironworks.
Oh my gosh, what a retard. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you don't even have to say anymore. As soon as you said iron, yeah, correlate it with your name.
Yeah. So to me, it just makes sense. It just makes sense, and I was like, oh, the Foundry.
Cubby Bear said cold meatloaf is delicious. It sure is, isn't it? With cold mashed potatoes.
You know what it is? The reason Cubby Bear says that is because he takes the meatloaf, and then while he's putting it in, his face is so extra warm because of that fucking beard of his that by the time it gets in his mouth, it's already fucking room temp. So to him, that's cold.
What's he trying to say, Cubby Bear? What's he trying to say?
Chicago Cubby Bear. Our group over are debunking the fun. Yeah. We've over debunked that fucking final experiment.
Who said that?
Chi-Town Cubby Bear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're all over the place fucking giving the final experiment, the final excrement, all kinds of work.
So Chicago is called Chi-Town. What is Los Angeles called?
LA.
No, all the CBers give out names. You got Chi-Town and Chicago.
Is it Lax? Is it Lax?
Shaky Town.
Shaky Town, okay.
And what's another? What New York is the Big Apple.
The big okay. Those
you understand?
Okay. The Windy City is Chicago.
Well, but the truckers call it Chi-Town, so that's the nickname. So Apple's the big one. They must call the New York something else besides the Big Apple, because you got Shaky Town, Florida. I can't remember what it was called. You got all kinds of towns, and they're all named.
Florida is it the orange state, the orange juice state?
It's usually the cities. No, Florida is the Sunshine State.
Miami.
But I'm not talking about the official names.
Miami is. I don't know what Miami is.
I'm looking it up.
Marlins.
Trucker.
Yeah, New York City. New York is the Big Apple. New York and the Big Apple. The Garden.
That's not what I'm
State.
talking about. Name.
New Jersey's the Garden State. Virginia is for lovers.
Yeah, here they are. So yeah, it's Big Apple, Windy City, Chicago. Yeah, no, I don't want to know that. Oh, it's Chi-Town.
I said, ladies, come to VA. Get that. It's like, let me stop. I'm just talking. I am just talking shit. Really don't mean that.
Your Gateway City, you know that one
is Missouri.
St. Louis.
St. Louis. My bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
The gateway to the west. Nope. Gateway to the west. Yep.
See what Frank Mundy said when you highlighted it? That's pretty good.
What's that? Oh yeah. I love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blacksmith in the Foundry, hammering globies flat. Hammering them flat.
See what the guy said? See what Hart is it? Hate breeders said?
Who farted? Hate breed 516. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's probably a troll. We get trolls from now.
No, I think that was someone just having fun, just joking.
Oh well,
I think it wasn't. I don't think it was malicious, but I understand. I'll never understand you guys, content creators, because you guys see it in a different light than us that are non creators. Because you've had to go through all the trolls and all that shit, which we don't.
Yeah, they need badly. I don't. Yeah, and what it is they want a debate. The debate's not going to do anything. It doesn't do anything. Like it's such a waste of time. We're here to change things. We're here to make things better for people, for people's lives, for people to think better, to think different so they could think better, so they could ultimately live better and do better. Your debates mean nothing. There is if there was something worth debating, I would debate. But here's the thing is when you see the truth and people know the truth, there is no debating the truth any longer. There isn't.
No, there's no debate. I love that. I'll reiterate it, and I'll be so disappointed if you ever do a debate. I will really be. There's no debate. God.
Well, I did offer conditions. I would debate.
I'll do it for $76,000. I take 15%. I want
Absolutely.
15%.
If they gave everybody in here $1,000 for me to debate them, absolutely, I'd fucking do it.
And
I'd
like
do
you
it in a
said, you don't care if you lose or not. Just give me
Yeah,
the money.
right. I look, man, you could put me out there and make me look stupid. I don't fucking care. I don't care. They got paid. And what I get, I probably got a bunch of subs.
Oh,
Probably
your
got-
drunk debunk show. So he did the Saturday and Sunday. He did his 5 hours and 6 hours of street activism with the.
Okay.
It was a street fair, and one thing he did, it was kind of neat. It's just that he was prepared. No one else showed up with him. He was by himself. There was a cameraman filming him, but he bought a bunch of these little styrofoam balls that if you make an OK sign with your hand, it would fit in there. And he bought a bunch of little sticks. He went to a hobby store. Then he bought a bunch of paints and the cheapest paintbrushes you get, so all the kids can come up, and he put them on there and let them paint their globes and stuff. So he actually took time and put stuff into it. I mean, it's not good, but I was surprised.
Brainwashing people. I like it. I love the brainwashing.
Yeah, but he took time to
activities.
kids and stuff.
It's activities. And you know, all that cute shit, that's the shit that we had to grow up and we had to endure.
Right,
You know
and
what
he's
I'm
just
saying?
endorsing. He's endorsing it.
He's doing that thing, and he's getting people hook, line, and sinker.
Right.
You understand? And it's like I'm looking at it, and I'm like this is the shit that we keep fucking talking about. You know
But
what I'm
he
saying?
did it
And
because
yeah,
of you.
it's good.
You
It's
got to
good
remember,
to-
he did it because of you. You're the one that kept selling him in the arguments. I don't see anybody out. Goldberg's out doing it. So somehow he had to do that to.
You know
Somehow
what?
you're in every breath he takes. You know, somehow.
You know what would impress me is if he goes out and he helps these people with their fucking water issue, with our water issue. Because if that would impress me is if those globe motherfuckers that are doing all this, they have time. That's the thing. That's how you know how weak they are. They have
Out of his 11 hours of doing stuff, I would say I watched 10 minutes of it. So, but what got me is a couple of guys. What are you talking about, flat Earth? So, people who had never heard of a flat Earth. Here's this guy teaching globe, talking about how it's not against flat. It's against flat. They're going, what's so now they are hearing about flat Earth, and they're still. It'll change their life because they'll still think about it. So I like that. It's reversed what happened to him. If you know what I'm saying.
No, I
so.
don't.
People have never heard. Let's say you've gone up. You never heard of flat Earth, right? Never heard of it. Your friend never happened. You got any? And you go there, and you go to his globe street fair thing, and he talks about flat Earth and proving this is flat. This proves flat Earth wrong, and you never heard of flat Earth. So now you're going to look into flat Earth yourself.
Oh, right,
So that's
right.
what-
Like, what's the big deal? Why would he?
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
But then if you go to YouTube looking for flat Earth, you're gonna see all the channels that are talking shit about flat Earth, and you'll be like, oh, of course, because these guys, they have such a clean channel and it's so well organized, right?
But I
yeah, of
still
course,
say it
everybody
will
knows flat Earth.
backfire on quite a few of those people. It will backfire on him what he
Oh,
did.
I'll tell you what, they're playing a very dangerous game because people like you know, people try to take advantage of people's lack of memory, but the ones that they forget are the people that fucking remember shit. You understand?
Yep.
It's the people that fucking remember, and then hopefully they're like some Italian elephants and they hold grudges. They don't forget and they hold a fucking grudge. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones I really hope they offend. And so the times that we're coming across now, people are very uncomfortable. And the more uncomfortable you are, the more you remember shit. You remember your scars from your oppressor. So if your oppressor's out there showing you the globe and you associate that with lies, and then you start to learn what the truth is, stand by. And that's all I'm waiting on. That's all I'm fucking waiting on. And you know what? The more we're out there and we're just telling the truth like it is, that's all we need to do. We don't need to be out in the street. It's good that people go out in the street. That's good. But we have the internet. That does plenty. And then there are things that are actually affecting the world that we're a part of. We're a part of that. So
Yeah,
if you really,
that's exactly what you're saying. Just like what Marie Walker just said in chat. You're 100% right. You couldn't have said it better, Vlad. You really couldn't.
Yeah,
That
and
was
Maria
very
Walker,
good.
what did she say? Because
She said she's talking about Math Pig. It's cool if you're here to learn, but there's no discussion. There's just no discussion about it. You know, if you're here to learn, which you know he's not, right?
He's not. I don't. Yeah,
No.
I don't. Sorry, Meth Pig. You came on here nice, a little bit high, but yeah, we don't trust you. There's nothing that you guys of the globe do that's righteous or good. Anytime you're
See,
in here,
now
you're
he's
not doing
being
anything.
insulting now and stuff like that and being condescending. See, they never last.
Passionate true faith actors. I don't know who the true faith actor is.
He said, "I'm here to learn about the passionate truth." Well, he was talking down to JJ earlier, but he's calling all of us passionate truth faith actors. That's what he's doing.
Meth Pig, do you want to see your way out of here? Is that what you want?
He was timed out.
Yeah. Okay.
DeWitt did it. The straight laces. About damn time, straight laces.
Where's he at? DeWitt Straight Laces. I haven't seen that motherfucker in a minute. He's here?
Well, he timed out the guy out. He might not have talked in here, but he sure acts Matt.
Oh, he made his presence known.
I like that. Oh, there he is. He goes, "Hello, Foundry." Yeah, he's sitting back there like a spider.
Yeah,
a spider in his web, and his web got a little tingly and nushing, so he had to see what was going on.
We got him, ladies and gentlemen. We got him.
He says, "I lurk for a living."
All right.
Well, how do you like growing with the Walker name? I was always Walker the Stalker. I going, oh my gosh. You know, and the stalking got big in the 90s and stuff. Before that, no one did. And then they had a TV series that lasted about 3 years. It was called Silk Stockings, but it was spelled like stalking people.
Oh,
you remember that series?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I was named it.
Stalker. I'm like, I never even heard of it. So, But my mustache scratching the shit out of my nose, man.
Well, Vlad, thank you so much for everything. It's getting late for you too, and Maria and Frank and JJ and Straight Laces, the lurker worker. All you guys, thanks for letting me be on here tonight and talking with me. Thank you, Vlad.
Harmon, man, a little. Oh, you got to get out of here. You're like, I got to go pull on them slots.
Now I got a tournament coming up here in a minute.
Harmon about to go fucking shoot craps and shit like Uncle Leroy out this motherfucker just with his set of dice and his damn socks.
There you
Harmon's
go.
Gonna go over there shooting crap against some cardboard. Damn, Uncle Leroy.
All right, we'll catch you later.
All right, peace out, Harmon. Good to have you on, bro.
Figure this out.
That's Harmon, y'all. Everybody loves Harmon. Always good to have Harmon on here too, man. So, guys, I went ahead and I dropped in there. JJ, is that you? JJ, if that's you, put a peace sign up. That's JJ. JJ, what's happening, bro?
Yo.
Oh, I thought you were going to be like this. I thought you were going to be like, JJ, what's good, man?
You got a good 5x5?
I thought you were going to do that shit and we couldn't hear you. Yeah, man, what's good, man? Long time no speak.
Another day, man.
See. How you been?
Been a long one. Been working my ass off.
Yeah,
Harmon's
yeah.
out.
Yeah, he's gone, man. He rolled up out of here. I love the shirt, though.
Yeah. I got some good ones. Let me show you.
Yeah, let me see. Oh, shit. He going to get his collection out there. I love it. I only did. Oh, shit. Oh, hell yeah. I love it. I like that. The earth is flat. Vaccines are for depopulation. Oh, I really like that. Chemtrails are geoengineering. Ooh, stand up against scientism. Where'd you get that? I like that one.
eBay.
Oh, shit. Yes. Yes, that's one of my favorite. I had a patch when I used to fly. That was one of my patches that I used to wear. It's flat, bro. I love it. Oh, shit. JJ with the fucking gear. I love it. Earth is flat. Okay. Yeah. JJ went
like
hard
this
in the paint. Flaws. I love it. Flaws. Bodies of water need a container. Water always sees his level. I love it. Hell yeah. I love it, JJ.
You got this one.
See, what's this one? Oh, that's the one that you're wearing? Oh, there it's a glory of God. Yes. Let me see. Let's see the bottom. Okay. This guy's proclaimed the work of his hands. Scott, Psalms 19:1. Yeah, I love that. Yes.
Yeah, splurged.
Hell yeah. Man, man, now you got me wanting to buy a couple of them shits now.
Hell
Now I'm
yeah,
gonna be
man.
walking around, walking
You
fucking,
gotta sport it.
walking billboard and shit. I love that shit. I got that shit. Actually, that's my True Earth Tuesday shirt for tomorrow. I got my damn Gleason's map shirt. I love that shirt. I love that shirt.
Hell yeah, man.
I love that.
Conversation piece.
Yeah. Why are you wearing a map shirt? It's not just any map shirt, sir.
No,
Ooh.
sir. It's
Ah,
the one they want gone.
that's right. And you
That's
can't get it gone. It's effective. It serves a purpose.
Yeah. Can't unsee the truth.
You can't. So how you been, man? How's everything?
I've been doing good, man. Staying busy. It's like feast or famine, you know.
Mhm,
Too much
mhm,
or not enough.
But so
you
is this
take
a
it when
good
it's there.
season? Is this a good season for you?
You know, it's a roller coaster, man. You know,
Okay.
it's good, it's bad, it's good, it's bad, but
Mm,
you always manage.
yeah.
You know, stay afloat.
Okay. Yeah. As usual.
But
Yeah, man. The strong figure it out. Strong figure it out.
yeah,
Yeah, man.
it's a good trade. You know, any trade's good. You know, because you're needed. You're not going to be taken over by AI and all that shit too
Mhm.
much. You know, like the truck
It's
drivers and stuff. Really concerning. You know.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Now another one, everybody, I remember when I was a kid, people used to laugh at welders and garbage men, and because even as a kid, I wanted to be a garbage man. I think I let that be known, but I became an electrician. You know what I'm saying? I also
You
learned how
do
to
some
weld.
electricity work.
Oh yeah, big time. And
Nice.
that was actually my first trade in the Navy. And then I rolled into diving and underwater repair. Then I was
Oh
doing
shit.
that. Oh yeah, yeah. Did all that, and it was amazing. It was amazing, and I learned a lot. But I really, it wasn't because of the people that I worked with. I learned how to weld. I learned a little bit on how to machine metal, not much. There's a lot involved when it comes to using a lathe and machining metal and shit like that. Like people look at wood, turning pieces of wood, a piece of metal, man. That shit will change your life. And for the people that know how to do that and do it effectively, man, you could run a gold mine if you have a lathe and you know how to use it. You have a gold mine in your hands. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, no doubt, man. You can go anywhere. You know, that's what I've always liked about being a tradesman. I can just pick up and go and start somewhere, and guaranteed I'll be wanted. You know.
Yep. 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 Yeah, man. So if somebody needs me to hook up some damn circuit breakers for them, run some cable, do any of that shit, man, I got them. Wire their house, yeah, I got you, baby. I got you.
Absolutely.
I used to have to fucking do that on the ship. Fucking start out, goddamn, fucking pulling cables that were just improperly routed and shit. Oh my god, you have to fucking hand over hand a cable all throughout the fucking ship, and then finally, once you see where it terminates, it tag out locks. Then you have to disconnect it. Oh my god, man. Woo. My god. Yeah, I
Looks
remember
like you got some work.
Yeah.
It's
Oh yeah.
Maria needs an electrician.
Oh, you need an electrician, Maria? What you need done? She's like, my bathroom lights don't work. Like, oh man, you need to hit that light switch, girl. Or you need to change the bulbs out. Let me stop.
I don't have an echo or nothing, right? Because I'm listening through another speaker, so I just wanted to make sure.
You sound great.
Okay, cool. Noob at work.
Let's see. Did I see any great whites in the water? I saw sharks from time to time, but that was a good thing that I saw the sharks and they didn't just appear on me because that would have spelt my doom. I've seen sharks. You see them close enough to where you could see them because sometimes the water is it's a little bit clouded depending on where you're diving. I'll tell you, those aren't really what scared me. What scared me were manatees. Manatees, because where I dove was like brackish water. And when manatees come up on you, they just like you're working and then they just like appear in your face and you don't know what the fuck you're looking at. You think you're looking like at a big giant piece of doo-doo, but it's a manatee. They're like the size of a Volkswagen in the water. And having them appear on you like that, it's like it's very unnerving. Now they're not dangerous, but they're curious animals. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, they're very strange. Another one are sea
Stingray.
lions. Sea lions. Those are like pit bulls of the fucking water.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, man. Sea lions are no dolphins. Very smart, very, very nice animals, but they could be very dangerous too. And I'd say anything in the water is dangerous. Again, anything in the water is dangerous, but sea lions are like no joke. And where I used to dive at, we had security sea lions, and we had a bunch of interns and shit, and some military folks running these sea lions, training them, training dolphins. They call them mammal handlers, and fucking they would let these motherfuckers loose in the water. We had to call ahead of time before we dove, and we'd be like, "Hey, we're about to get in the water. Please get them fucking dogs out the goddamn water. Please do not leave them in the water while we're in the water." Yeah, it was crazy, man. We'd have to let them know ahead of time. It's wild because them things
Yeah,
would
hell
be
with
on
that.
their little security patrol swims, and then they run into you. They think you something crazy, and then they fuck your whole world up, man. Luckily, it's never happened to us, but yeah, man. Like when you're in the water, you're helpless to the fucking elements.
Exactly.
You're totally helpless. So
Yeah, we're definitely not the king there. No.
good
Even the
time.
little things will get you, you know? I mean,
Yes.
even like stingrays or jellyfish or
Yeah.
man wars. Those things are deadly, apparently. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
No,
All
no
them
thanks.
things. They don't even have to be moving. You just bump into one of those things, it'll kill you, man.
Right.
Fuck
Yeah,
that.
you even step on some coral reef or anything, you're gonna get cut open.
Yeah, you're all fucked, man.
The
You're all
razor blades down there, man.
Yeah, but luckily, anytime I dove, for the most part, I was
Bumping.
always wearing rubber. I was always covered in rubber. Yeah, man. I was always covered in I'd usually wear like an 8 mil. I'd wear 8 mil. Every once in a while, I'd wear something thinner, probably 3 mil, like a cheetah vest. But I always wear a fucking full 8 mil in and just fucking get to work. I was always covered in rubber. Yep. Yeah, man. Good times though, man. Good times. I don't do that shit no more. Ain't gotta be down there no more.
Nah, it'd be cool to do though, bucket list type of thing. I've never done
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even have to wear anything except for the rig. Remember to breathe, right? Don't skip breathe. Make sure you're breathing on the way up after your dive. Man, it's easy. Diving is easy.
Yeah. You gotta get certified, right? Or no?
When you're training, you don't, but when you're training, you have to have people showing you how to do it. You have to. Now, if you don't have anybody around and you don't know what you're doing, you could very well dive incorrectly, run out of air, and not even know it until you run out of air. That's one. Two, you could get bent if you break being at a table at a certain depth. Well, no, not really. I'd say your biggest chances of getting bent is coming up too fast is one, and not exhaling the air that you have within you. That's another, depending on which depth you're at. Not properly exhaling.
Yeah, you learn in like a swimming pool or something.
Yes.
Work your way up.
Yep. Do your swimming pool
But that would
dives,
be
get
cool.
real comfortable. Yeah. And then you dive like say 40 feet. It's real easy. You could be down there for a little bit.
I've done the skydiving, bungee jumping, and those kinds of things. But I haven't done any scuba diving.
Man, what I think
I'd like to
I think you'd like it. Once you get the training down, and then once you're on your own doing it, that's where that right there is. Once you're on your own scuba diving, or you have a buddy with you, and you have that buddy that's consistently with you scuba diving, that's where you start to basically your confidence is up, and that's when it becomes a hobby. You know what I'm saying? Your confidence is way up. You're like, you feel all good and shit. You're like, yeah, the water's nice. It's nice and it's tepid. And you're like, oh, it's not cold too? Shit, I'm diving, motherfucker. You'll start diving in Chuck Taylors. Like, I used to love wearing my Chuck Taylors and I throw my fins on. I didn't wear regular diving booties. I just wore my sneakers and I dived. That's how much I loved it for a while. Just throw my fucking sneakers on. I wouldn't even wear gloves. Throw my rubber on. I'm in the water. It's a good time. Yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
it's funny that they're out in the Outer Banks now because I lived out there for a while, and I had a buddy of mine. He was like addicted to scuba diving and shit. You know, he was like certified, like I don't know what they call it, but there's like levels where you're doing cave diving and all that shit. Real extreme. There's like he was really
and
into it.
These guys that do the cave diving, that shit, I don't want to fuck with that.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, it is. I used
That's
to
next
dive.
level.
Yeah, I used to dive in ballast tanks, and I used to dive in some really confined spaces. And I'm thinking to myself, like, yeah, man, like I don't know what I did wrong to wind up here, but I did something, and here I am. And I'm thinking about cave dives, and cave dives could get narrow like that.
Oh,
but
yeah.
these guys, they stage it to where they have like bottles set up outside the cave and stuff. And I'm like, I hear about people dying in them things. I'm like, nah, I ain't doing all that. I ain't doing all that. That's just too much for me.
That's extreme, man.
Yeah.
It's for fools. That's what Snyder says.
Yeah, man. Cave diving is for fools. Ain't nothing in there. Ain't nothing in them caves, man. Not for me.
It's adrenaline's in there, man. All the adrenaline. There's like a big old pot of it in there. Adrenaline
JJ,
junkies,
man, I think you'd like it, bro. You ain't got to get on no motorcycle, man. But
nah, I'll kill myself on a bike. I already tried riding bikes, man. I used to ride dirt bikes and shit all the time when I was a kid, but the first time I rode a real bike, like a Harley, man, I laid that bitch over. It was no bueno.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I used to ride motorcycles too, and I fucked myself up nice. And I really fucked myself up when I was in Hawaii. I'm not even going to talk about that. I'll get in trouble. But I really fucked myself up bad out in Hawaii. And I was like, you know what? This is God's way of saying, yeah, dog, just stay off the bikes, dude. And they're fun. Yeah. They're fun. And I could see why people would want a crotch rocket. But unless there's nobody on the road and I've got a Michelin Man outfit with a parachute, I ain't riding no more motorcycles.
Yeah. Death wish, man.
Yeah.
It is. I got a buddy out in Outer Banks. He's going 200 miles an hour on these bikes, man. It's like, no, thanks. You hit anything and you're dead, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Or you start to get the wobbles. It's a wrap.
Oh, man.
It's a wrap.
No, thanks. Now, getting old already sucks as it is. I don't need no help with injuries.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I seen a dude 2 years ago, just recently, actually. He ate shit. And then you just see him, a big dude, and he's on his Harley's like way down the street, and you see him there. His skull is split open to the white meat, and then fucking he's lying there. He's barely, you could hear him like gurgling. He's lying there in a pool of blood, and all I could do, like I didn't have anything. All I could do is call 911 and get him some water, and fucking throw. I had a couple of towels and throw a couple of towels on him, just to kind of keep him warm. Fuck, man.
Yeah, that'll scar your brain, your memory. You know, you can never unsee that shit.
Yeah, no. And then
out in Arizona, it gets so hot. If you have wreck on the pavement, man, you'll literally start cooking like an egg out there.
Oh my God! And I bet you it starts cooking your brains and in your fucking blood too, because I got some
stories, but they're too gruesome to talk about, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Let's just say some shit was cooking.
Yeah, man. God, dog, man. That shit ain't even worth it. Fuck that.
Yeah, I'll pass on the motorcycle thing, man.
Yeah. You could hear him. Yeah, that's what I think it was, Schneider. I don't want to have to say that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. And I was like, fuck, man. Oldest brother died riding a 63. It was a 63 Panhead. Oh, man. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah. They're dangerous. Listen, if you want to get, look, there are a million ways to die. That's not one of them ways you want to do it. Okay? Yeah, don't be an organ donor. Yeah, exactly. They'll pull them shits right out of your ass real quick. You'll be left with nothing but your chain and your belt. They will take everything from you, especially these days. It's such a fucking big market. They will pull you to pieces, man. These people will take you apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Insanity.
Yeah, man. So what's new, man? You were supposed to go live. And
Yeah, I just got
fucking
home
you
too
didn't.
late.
Yeah, you didn't. So I was like, fuck. I was waiting for you to go live and you didn't go. I was like, shit, I guess I'll go on.
Yeah,
But
man. I'm glad you did.
but here's the thing. If you'd like to, why don't you take Tuesday tomorrow?
Yeah. Well, let's see. Tomorrow, I'm thinking Thursday would be better for me because tomorrow I'm doing the same things I was today, basically.
Okay.
So
All right.
Thursdays probably works best for me.
Okay. Bet.
If that works for you, man.
Oh, no. Thursday is not even my day. But
Right.
I was like, yeah, since you didn't go on it today, I was gonna say just go ahead. If you want to do tomorrow, man, it's all yours. Go ahead, knock out tomorrow. And I know you'd be on there for a while. So you'd give everybody a chance to come on in and talk some shit.
Yeah, it's I want to get better at doing the conversations as well. I haven't done any of that yet, but I got to figure it out now. I just haven't really tried it yet, but that's something I want to do. Just have guests on and stuff, you know.
Right. Yeah, let them come on in, man, and let them do their thing. Hey,
Yeah,
bro.
good conversations, you know.
Hey,
I
man.
can't tell you how many conversations I've had with people where it's like, man, I wish I would have recorded that, or you know, if people could have heard
Yeah.
this conversation, that'd have been just epic conversations, you know, with a lot of people.
We got a lot of people in here that never come up. So we got the same. We got Frank Monday, comes up from time to time. We got Raph from time to time. We had D Nelson. Derek Nelson came up here once.
Yeah, he did.
Never
I
comes
remember
up
that.
here. We don't get the usual suspects. We don't get the Maria Walkers. We don't get the Pebbles. We don't get Shannon Emersons. We don't get them. We don't get Sarah G. We don't get freaking Schneider, Donald, Centero. We don't get y'all.
Yeah, remember you don't have to do the video either. You could just do the voice or the
You
audio.
can just do the voice. But then somebody might be like, "Hey guys, how's everything?" And motherfuckers be like, "That's Maria Walker."
Oh
You're like,
shit.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They
Yeah,
got me.
if that be the case, I don't blame them for not coming on.
Yeah, I'd be like, "Oh shit." And then if you came up sounding like that, I would make fun of you. I would make fun of you till I'd be like, "Guys, who's this?" They'd be like, "I heard that's Maria Walker." I'd be like, "Yep, you got me. Oh, you're not stupid. It's stupid." Yeah, old me doesn't come on nearly as much. I think after he didn't have a meltdown. I had a meltdown. After my meltdown on his channel, he was like, "You know what? Nah, no more. I'm not doing this shit no more. Fuck that." So I see old me's very cautious with it. Yeah, Maria Walker, I know I talked to you once and you don't call no more, so it's all good. I'm not gonna hold it against you. But old me was like, "Yo, lesson learned. We're gonna take that as a lesson." And I'm like, "All right, man. All right." I apologize for it, what I did on his channel, but I don't regret it. Not at all. No, sir. I had to get
Yeah.
I had to get that foul smelling demon out of there. Had to get him gone.
Yeah, don't be sad when you're mad. But
Exactly.
I think that he might be I think he kind of craves the drama, like he's kind of bored without it, you know. I don't know. He does drink while he's streaming and stuff like that, and I think that plays a little bit of a role perhaps. But he kind of accused you for stepping on his toes the other night when it was Friday, but he thought it was Saturday, and he was like, every time I'm coming on, he's jumping on. But then he realized the chat told him it was Friday, and you're always on Fridays. So he did apologize. So I do give him that credit, you know. But
Yeah, because I was like, because I went on late even, and I was like, shout out to old me. He's on right now. I think that's what it was. And yeah, no, listen, man, like that's my thing. I do not want to step on anybody, so I'd much rather be watching y'all than me go on.
yeah, you've done nothing but promote it. You know,
Yeah,
you've done nothing but be helpful, man.
Yeah, I don't give a damn what day it is. If you want to do Flat Earth Friday, I don't care. I'll watch you do Flat Earth Friday. That shit ain't my day. Oh, what are you doing? Friday's mine. No, if you want to do Friday shit, take Friday. I'll do I'll do Sunday. I don't care.
Yeah, he's on that I don't trust anybody kick, which is fine. We don't trust anybody, but that don't mean we're not all worth listening to and hanging out with, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, he's just taking it to the extreme where he's a lone wolf, basically, is what he's saying, and I don't know if he's just buzzed or whatever, because I'll give him that if he was, but it just seems like he's going extreme and, just being kind of a loose cannon, saying that, he'll be gone, his channel's going to go away, and just negative things, and I don't know. It's just not my style, and there's nothing wrong with that,
I hope. Yeah, I feel you. We love old me. We love you over here, old me. And
man.
if you go through some, like, you ain't even got to talk about it. Like, I get it. I know you got family and stuff like that, and they're very important. And whatever you're going through, man, like we're here. All I could do is I could offer my ears and my time, and we could talk. We don't even have to be live about it or nothing like that. Like, I never would want to be talking about personal shit anyway. But like, we're here, man.
I understand where he's coming from. We're being infiltrated in every angle, and you got getting to a point where you don't trust anybody, even you or me, which is fine. We live by that motto in the end, at the end of the day, but we're still worth listening to. A lot of these people that we find that we can't trust, you can go watch 99% of their stuff and it's going to be excellent information, even with it or old Jaron crap, or Weiss's crap, but there's so much good information there. It's unfortunate that you don't want to steer people in that direction anymore because of
they have
the final experiment.
Yeah, and they have it.
There's so much good stuff there.
There is a lot of good stuff, but it's almost like it's tainted because of their stances on things and how they you know what I'm saying? And it's fucked up. But even when Blacklight was like, yo, like, I will not recommend anybody to you, I said, fuck. When he said that to David Weiss, I was like, damn. Like, I'm like, like, Dave did that to himself. He did that to himself, and it's like, Dave don't give a fuck. But this is based on, like, the thing, like, you lose credibility when you do dumb shit like that. And it's not like he even had to do it. He could do what he wants. He's a grown fucking man. He's older than me. He's a senior citizen now, so he could do what he wants, however, which way he wants. But like, you still lose credibility for a good reason in the eyes of, kind of like, there might have been some people that didn't agree with how I handled what I did on Old Me's channel, because I flipped out on dude. And whether you agree with that or not, I could understand why you wouldn't agree. You know what I'm saying? So it's not lost on me if people I lost favor in some of the eyes of the people, despite what my excuse is. Like, I understand. And so there are consequences to our actions, and as long as we're ready to take responsibility for it and we understand what it is we're up against, I think, and if, as long as, here's my thing, if we could acknowledge why other people don't rock with us, I think it's the acknowledgement that's important as well. Like, because to act like you don't know why people would not like certain things, if you really don't, because that's one thing. But if you don't, because you're just full of yourself like that, I think that's what being a Glober is all about. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, a lot of just want conflict or drama. They're drama queens. A lot of them.
Yeah,
they're not being authentic when they don't. I don't think a lot of them understand our position and how serious of a position it is, the implications behind it in a totality. You know what I'm saying? So it seems to me like that's why they treat it like a game. But we're over here, fighting for our children and the future of humanity. And it's not a game to us, but they're coming from a completely different perspective.
Yep.
And I think that's very problematic, to say the least.
Absolutely.
So if they could understand that, I think that we'd have a lot less of the trolling problems. But they have agitators and foot soldiers and implants. So that's just something we're going to be up against this whole time, because they're never going to stop trying to infiltrate or do what they do. We're on their platform, so we get what we get, and we don't throw a fit.
Yeah, we don't bitch about it. It is what it is. But like, this is why I feel it's so important for everybody to get their voice out there. And I understand not everybody's gonna make their channel. I get it. But I like to see other people, because I think these numbers really fucks with people's ego. You know what I'm saying? Numbers you got, how many views you got. And I'm like, oh my God, like, people think that just because you have a certain viewership, or you have a certain, you know what I'm saying? You got this many subs that you hot shit. And I'm like, man, like, I see your shit. And I'm like, man, JJ got a good ass channel. He got a fraction of what I got. You got a really good channel. You know what I'm saying? And you hold it down.
That's for sure.
Yeah, Blacklight, he got a really good channel, and he got a small channel. And I'm like, man, that is so not true. That is untrue. So my thing is that not anybody could do it, but there's a lot of talent, and people could deliver this information in a way that other people could resonate with it. Like, I just wish other people would just understand that people want to hear their voice, that it doesn't always have to be me. It doesn't always have to be you and Blacklight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is important to understand who you're trying to convey the information to, because when you go into flat Earth, it's very obviously, it goes without saying it. You're treated like an imbecile if you even utter the words, but you just got to work on somebody slowly, because a lot of people have problems with their loved ones, and they might be your dad or your mom, and I think it's important that they understand where you're coming from more so than what you're talking about, and that you're you're just on a logical position. You're not coming from left field. It's from due diligence and wisdom. The information that you're giving them is valid, and it can be it's demonstrable. And once they understand that, then you got to be able to open up into more, because this rabbit hole goes deep. It's our entire lives wrapped up into it. Basically. But I don't know, I just think that getting the word out there is, I'm learning, we're all learning, we're all at different phases, and that's why some of us get mad in a debate, or some of us won't get mad, or it's all just a process, and we're doing the best we can with what we got. And the more of us that do speak it from the rooftops, the better, because it's just about overwhelming their algorithms or whatever. That's all we have to work with, is trying to get more of us talking about it. But it might not even have to be flat Earth. Let's talk about water. Let's talk about transgender bullshit, or grooming the children, or homeschooling, or growing gardens, or anything. Geoengineering, to there's so many things that we could be just enlightening people to. And I think when you go into those kinds of topics, they're not so hated upon right off the bat. Right. So if you are trying to work on a loved one, then you just got to ease it in, ease it, because it's overwhelming. When you talk about gravity isn't real, and we don't live on a spinning ball of water, it's hated on immediately. So and a lot of us struggle with that in real life with loved ones. So fortunately, I don't.
I feel you on that. Like, I give it to them straight. I give it to my family straight. I don't ease them into nothing. I just tell them straight up like it is. And they look at me like I'm absolutely just crazy. But then they've taken some time to consider my position, because they're like, well, how could you say that? You were in the Navy. And I'm like, exactly. I'm like, I got to see this place in a unique kind of way. And so they're apprehensive a little bit. They still poke fun at me because it's easy. I'm an easy target, and I don't mind, because I make fun of them too. But they still regard the fact that I did time downrange. I was in places. I've seen things. And so it's not as if I'm making any of this up. I I don't make fantastic stories. You know what I'm saying? I tell things based
Right.
off of what it is I see.
And they were taught to appeal to credentials also, so it kind of goes in your favor for once, you know, because
And
they're looking at you more serious because you have an education and something that would, you know, have a good reason to be saying what you're saying.
right, exactly. And I've always been the guy that's always been the well, that doesn't make sense if this and that because we were told this and this. And you know, a lot of those a lot of people are the ones to just go along to get along, just to get by, just to get by. And so they as well that I was I was always the, well, he said this and she said that, and it doesn't make any sense. At least that's what I see. And so we're there again, and I guess they're realizing how important it really is because I'm stressing it now. You know, I went ahead, I lost my because of it at one point. It's not about me, I get it, but that's how serious it could get, right? That's how serious that people that hear you saying things like that. Some people, you know, they almost lost their security clearance because they said the earth was flat, but then they realize they can't pull somebody clearance for saying that the earth is flat at the end of the day because a lot of them understand that it's truly flat, and a security clearance
they'll
is
silence you one way or another, you know, even if they
right.
don't get rid of you. There's I like that the chemtrail song that Flat Earth Guru or whatever it does, the guru, music guru. He does the one Look Up, and he talks about the chemtrails and everything, but he does intermissions where the chick's talking. She was enlisted in the army and she was there to find any toxic chemicals and all this, but she was basically talking about the chemicals they put in the chemtrails and stuff. But they doxed her, told her that you know, they could put her in a sane asylum basically, and you know, talked about her kids and how she liked spending time with them, or you know, just threatening her life basically, and ended up moving her to a different state and all kinds of shit. You know, didn't even have to get rid of her in totality, but made her life miserable. You know.
Yeah.
Living
See,
hell.
and that's what they do, and we know that they do that. But you have a whole population out there that they should know better. They should know what this government's all about, what the powers that be are all about. But whatever reason, people like to play stupid. I think part of that is because people are so full of themselves. They like to look cool. People are more concerned with looking cool and being right or appearing right than being truthful and understanding. You know, and it's just it's poisonous. It's gotten
Popular is
us.
rarely true. Yeah, and what's true is rarely
Yeah,
popular.
absolutely. Yes. And you said
So
that, I think, the other day.
yeah, that was my stream title the other night or last Monday. I got a question for you. I seen a video where they were showing some of these chemtrail planes or whatever, and they were showing that they were Chinese planes, which I don't know. I'm not looking that close at them with any type of binoculars or anything. But what do you think about that? Have you seen that at all, or no?
You know, I feel they're gonna blame a lot of things on the Chinese. Are some
Yeah.
of them Chinese? That could very well be already, but are they all Chinese? Fuck
Yeah,
no.
it doesn't make much sense. I don't know. I mean, why would you come all the way over here when we could just do it ourselves?
When
They're
we
all
do it
they're all
ourselves.
tied together anyway.
Yeah,
I don't think
exactly.
the independence is an illusion.
Yeah, this whole
So
thing, the Chinese are doing this to us. There's a lot that we could stop the Chinese from doing, but we don't on purpose. And they have people like me, foot soldiers on the ground to go chase people like that. Meanwhile, they know it. The government knows exactly what the fuck our adversaries are doing. They know it's a fucking game. They have dinner together. They enjoy each other's company.
it's bad
Everything
cop,
else.
good
Know what's
cop, you
going
know.
on. Exactly.
It's
It's to keep us occupied.
exactly, and thinking that we're independent and we have rights and freedoms and all this nonsense when really it's all just a movie. It's all Hollywood, you know. They own Hollywood. They are Hollywood. They write the script. It's his story, and they're
That's
just
right.
writing the story. You know, we've seen lots of evidence of the Illuminati card games or the Simpsons being able to predict all kinds of crap, and all the way down to Trump getting shot and a bullet whizzing by his ear within the Illuminati card game, which is early 90s, you know, when they had those card games. So it just shows you evidence that it's scripted, you know. So if you believe in a reset, then they were able to write the history and the present and the future, basically, you know. The future's the past anyways, if they reset us, you know, and hit all the technology and all that. But
back to
that's a
square
whole
one.
nother topic that you could go into deeply, you know.
Yeah. And we'd get it. We'd get it. We'd pick it up and not even miss a beat. But anybody walking into the conversation, listening, that's just, you know, NPC, they'd look at us like we crazy. Like, if they came into the chat over, they'd be like, what in the hell are y'all talking about? They think we're all nuts. They'd be like, this many crazy people. But here's the thing. They might think we're crazy. We're not going to fucking rape kids. We're not going to inject you full of poison. We're not going to fucking try to eat you and grind you up into pieces and sell your fucking we don't do that. So for all the stuff that they blame us for all the craziness that they call us, that's what we don't do. That's what
projection.
Exactly. Yeah. We're concerned about that stuff I just mentioned. That's the stuff that keeps us fucking working hard, right? Trying to get this truth out there, because expose these hoes. But then when they come out there and then they give us this shit, and then people on the outskirts, they sit and they listen and they agree with them. I'm like, don't you know that you're fucking adding fuel to the fire of your demise?
Yeah.
But they don't know it. Yeah.
Yeah, they're advocating for the enemy. That's all they're doing.
Yep. But
yeah, perfectly scripted. You know, we're being good little sheep. But generationally, that's problematic, because it's been embedded to appeal to all these creeps and entities and, you know, authorities. But I think ultimately we'll never win until we stop complying, you know. But good luck with that. You know, we're so deep into this that it's like you can't just stop everything. You stop using their currencies and their permission to travel or build onto your house, or a lot of things.
Flush your toilet. Flush your toilet.
Yeah. You think you have all these rights, but at the end of the day, you need permission for a lot of things that you shouldn't.
Mother may I, father may I, the government. Yep. And then we're so used to, well, everything is, we're so used to it. Well, everybody pays light and this and water. Yeah, of course, you're going to have a little bit of poison in your water. Everybody has poison in your water. And you know what? It took this whole situation with Mrs. Gilberti for me to sit back and realize you're not supposed to have poison in your water. You're not supposed to have poison in your water.
Yeah.
Yes. Like we're so far in crazy town that's what we think, that, well, you're supposed to have a little bit. It's okay to have a little bit. It's like, no, if you think about it, no, it really isn't. It really isn't okay to have any, actually. It's that simple.
I don't have much faith in it, but like I used to be a Trump tard, Q tard, all those things, you know, hopium and all that shit. But, you know, reality is a big slap in the face. So I must see it and believe it, you know, until you see real justice. Then it didn't happen in my eyes.
That's right.
And all the promises, you know, we have to be able to witness this stuff, not just get told by the same liars over and over and over. They never seem to lose credibility. I don't know. It's definitely a scary situation. I don't like to live in fear, you know, so I'm not gonna be scared of it, because I know that there's most likely something after this. But it sure seems, I don't know, that, you know, Trump thinks we're going to Mars. There's so many problems there that are red flags that you couldn't never hand dismiss, you know. I don't know. You look at Melania, I think she's a dude, which goes in line with all the presidents wives being dudes, and just the whole, it's so deep, man. Like you said, you people come in and hear you talking about all these different things, and it's out there, man. It's you know, you're questioning their entire reality and existence. And the creator, everything in, under the sky.
Yep. And I tell you what, even with Candace Owens and them French people out there exposing the French president's wife, you know, do you want to know what I hear a lot of these channels saying? Well, so what if she's a man? I'm like, do you not get the whole fucking thing? Do you not get the whole fucking point?
Right.
Like, there is no so what. They're like, and other people think, oh well, the point behind it's not about him being a man, it's more about he was 40 when she was 14. And I'm like, no, the point is you're being fucking fooled. That's the point. Like, if it wasn't that big a deal, then my thing would be this. The president would be like, hey, by the way, I like fucking dudes. The French president would say, I like fucking guys, old men, preferably men in my family that who happen to be my dad. And it would be like, you're a sick motherfucker. But if they accept that, that's their fucking problem. But he's being front with it.
Keep that to yourself, man. It's called privacy, you know.
Yes, but this whole
sex life used to be in the private, you know. But yeah, like you said, it's about a bigger picture, because who cares if she was a dude, if she was the only first lady that was a dude? But you see the totality, it's a mathematical impossibility for all these first ladies to be dudes, and it ties into everything else. You know, it's all about worshiping the wrong gods and, you know, evil. It's all evil and the Baphomet and their secret societies. And,
it is deception on a scale that I don't even think most flat earthers are fucking ready for. I'll go that far, and I'll say that much. It's a deception on a scale that a lot of us even aren't ready for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they've implemented it for how many years, you know, decades and decades, generations of implementing it. So that goes deep, man. And you got to remember, if they could print out money out of nowhere, then they could hire all the best, smartest people in the world to come up with these movies that were being treated as our reality. Because I really feel like it's just like Hollywood, you know, they're really good at writing scripts and making you feel like a Truman Show, basically. You know, we're just living what they've scripted. If they got to write history and the future, then it's just nothing more than a movie that we're living in here that they've scripted for us.
That's
and,
right.
And it's not a good one, because we get the short end of the stick. You know, we're on the slave end. That's right.
Every
time.
A big
old club that you're not in.
That's right. And you know, I would say what sucks about the whole thing is that we buy into it because we do things kind of like you just said. It's a big club. We're not in it. Dave Carlin. How many George Carlin, excuse me, not Dave Carlin. But how many times do we quote movies to get a point across? How many times do we quote stories or books or sayings? It's about the money, Lebowski. Oh, make sure you do that. Use the force. How many times? Like Hollywood is part of our psyche and how we think. And I think since those at the top, they don't follow. If they follow a script, it's for them to win, and it's for us to be on the bottom. They already know how we're
gonna think. You know, they get to live these luxury lives and do as they will, while we get to pay for it. So somebody's got to pay for it so they can live that lifestyle.
That's right. They need to step on something or somebody. So we're the carpet they step on. We're the steps and the stairs that they step on just to get ever higher. And we're so used to that we become comfortable and we expect it. A lot of us expect it. We're like, oh, well, that's the president. He's supposed to treat me like shit, or he's supposed to be, you know, they're supposed to dust the floor before he's supposed to walk and do this and do that. He could get it just like anybody else could, or she could get it just like anybody else could. And ain't nobody here special, but we've given that to them. That's right. We've given that to them.
Allegedly.
Yeah, exactly. And we've given that to them, and but at the same time, it's like we wonder why they get away with so much. It's our fault. But I think there's a way out. I think.
The illusion goes so deep because it's so embedded into you. It's in your core, man, that you think that states have their own laws and stuff, and then the government, the federal, they're all in the same. It's all one big old script, man, and it's you think you can write your legislature or go elect somebody. It's all they're designed not to lose. No matter what we do, they have a counter move. They're not going to be
They're
defeated.
ready.
They're ready, and it's all they're going to let whatever happen. They have full control realistically.
I feel the only advantage we have is our numbers, but the disadvantage that we have is our separation.
Right. I think we need to start small or something like I don't know. I watched a lot of these just police audits and shit, auditing the police departments and cops and stuff, how they act and whatever. They don't even know your constitution. Most of them don't. And they're out here to serve us in the Constitution. They're sworn oaths, and it's a big old joke, man. And in fact, if you look deep enough back in the history of all these police forces and their badges, their patches, they're all Freemasons, man, all of them, and it's all ran by them. If you're not one, you're just working for the enemy once again. Like you said, you're advocating, but it goes so deep that, I think we need to start smaller. Like I was saying about the police thing, you don't need their permission to travel, right? Like, unless you're doing it commercially and making a living or doing something that's logistically doing materials or something, you don't need their permission, so we don't have to have license plate registration, driver's license, all these mandatory things, they give you tickets for no seat belts, and there's never even a victim, running a red light, a stoplight. Unless there's a victim, then I don't even think it should be punishable by law, in my opinion. But it's just so deep. The entire system is scripted to where they're gonna have full control. But that's why I feel that we need to start small. Like when it comes to traveling, maybe we should start pulling off these damn license plates, and I don't know, you have to go unregister. There's some good channels out there that talk a lot about what I'm trying to talk about, but I can't even think of it off the top of my head. I think somebody even suggested it to you earlier in the chat today. They were saying you should talk to somebody. They might help you because they're in court a lot. They're in court all the time. So I think that's even who he was talking about, ironically.
Okay.
The same guys that do a lot of the police auditing, and they're just there was a phase there where they were doing the sovereignty and all that, and I'm not even sure if it's real or not, but whatever. They got backups for everything, and you can't escape justice because Lady Justice is peaked,
Oh yeah.
Got one eye open. Rules and laws are for you and I.
Yep.
They do as they'll will. So
those motherfuckers don't see any fucking justice. They don't see any justice. It has me think that these motherfuckers, they're above the law, or they think they are.
They live by the law of the land. So like if a wolf was to rape a baby or a wolf, then they don't go to prison, they don't go to court. So they have different, they don't apply to the same laws. Laws are for the slave system.
Yes.
And I feel the same way about money, because once that's just our illusion of fruits of labor. Realistically, they don't need money. They can just print it in there. And once you're a part of that club, you get everything you could ever dream of. I think that they take care of each other. They can just print money, so why wouldn't they give you 15 Lamborghinis and then 2 mansions on the ocean?
Because you want to know something. It's like that money is like it basically shows you the amount of time or the amount of effort you put into something. But you want to know something? It kind of doesn't, because as soon as you're outside of their rules or outside of their satisfaction of doing things, all that will be gone. All that material gain that you got from them because you're playing with in their system, they'll take it right away. Same thing that they tried to do with Kanye, or they done with Kanye. They'll take it away. They'll try to ruin your life. They'll kill you. They'll kill you. They'll make it to where, you know what I'm saying? So it's like because you're playing their game. They're taking their ball. That's their ball. That's their court that you're playing on. That's
Right.
their.
They made it to where your life is completely depending on it. Your quality of life. If you don't have any money, you're going to be suffering, and if you have lots of it, then you're going to live luxuriously. So yeah, they got us so dependent on it. When I know it's not our Creator's intentions to live off of some piece of paper.
Yep. And
But
it sucks. It sucks because even the laws will work on their behalf. The poor fucking cops will work on their behalf. And they're
yeah,
like, well, I have to arrest you. I have to arrest you. I'm like, man, you ain't got to do shit.
yeah, a lot of it's by choice. You know, they get selective laws when they want. You know, it's they could choose whether or not to apply it or enforce it. Obviously, they don't arrest each other very often, and I'm sure they're just as guilty as any other human being.
Yep. I tell them to run, escape. Don't be here. This cop's gonna be there. Don't be there either. But shit, JJ, I think I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna wrap it up. It's 2 a.m. here.
Hell yeah, man! I appreciate you, man. And
Yeah,
sorry to
likewise.
get so deep, man. I don't know if I go too deep, just give me a warning, because I talk about shit that we probably shouldn't talk about. But hey,
I don't
freedom of
care.
speech, it starts with being able to say what the hell you want to say. So,
Dog, that's what we're here for, man. You
endless
say it like it
mosquitoes.
is. Yeah, you say it like it is. I really don't pull punches. I don't like to pull punches over here, man. We're all adults. We all know what the fuck it is. Yes, this is the YouTube fucking platform, and you know what? They're gonna keep me from getting paid on this bitch anyway. I'm like, whatever, man. It is what it is. People
can't
need
beat
to know
around
the
the bush,
information.
We can't beat around the bush.
No, we can't. Because that's the thing. As soon as we start saying, oh, I can't say that, I can't say that, that's when no. We're gonna say what the fuck we need to say, the way we need to say it, and then the people could take it and they could decipher it however which way they want. That's it. I don't play those fucking games. I don't give a fuck whose platform this is. That's why I have a Rumble too. So just in case it doesn't work here, you can listen to the same thing, y'all.
Hell yeah, I was debating on if I should do a backup channel just in case as well, just for the hell of it. But
yeah, do a
'cause it's
Rumble.
only a matter of time. If you're not getting censored to some degree, you're not doing a very good job.
Yeah, and if you're not getting trolls, you ain't doing it right.
That's right. That's right.
Trolls-
Once again,
trolls
man, I love all you guys, man. I appreciate everybody being here. It was a good show, Vlad. I appreciate you, brother, for covering my ass today.
Oh man, anytime, brother. Anytime, man. I know you got me, so I
Hell yeah.
appreciate you, JJ. Thank you, man. It's always a
I'll
pleasure.
be going on Thursday, most likely.
Okay, perfect. Guys, listen.
Thank you, Foundry.
Tune your shit in. Make sure if you hadn't subbed to JJ, sub to JJ. JJ, go ahead, drop your link just in case these guys missed it. Sub to JJ. And yeah, man. And make sure to catch JJ this Thursday. I think I'll be on tomorrow night anyway. So, I'll be on tomorrow night. We're going to talk about some banjo stuff, some flat earth. We're going to go heavy into flat earth tomorrow. So y'all be ready. I love flat earth. And we're going to talk about water too. Anyway, family. Thanks, JJ. Thanks for being here. I'm going to leave y'all with my blessing before I get up out of here. I'm not even supposed to be on tonight. So it is what it is. Anyway, family, I wish you guys nothing but the best. Health, wealth, love, joy, prosperity. Most of all, wisdom. Let's be wise, family. Let's be wise and let's make this world a better place. Let's make everybody quenched. You know what I'm saying? Quench these thirsts out here. I know I'm talking craziness, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, family, that's all I got. I will see you guys tomorrow night. And with that, I love y'all. I'm out. Peace. Let's get up out of here.